Hey, welcome to Top Secret Sports Talk with Perberg, aka Narwhal. Check out the stuff on my back wall. Uh, so we don't have much to talk about sports these days because the NBA is in the off season, but the World Cup is actually happening right now, so there is some stuff. But we're gonna save that for the main show. That's not top secret. So there's no real. The problem is we don't really have any secrets. So let me just send the link here to my showmates. Oh crap! It makes me know the code. I think I know it. Hopefully, I didn't say it out loud. Cover your ears. Cool. Okay. I sent the link. We're starting the show early this week. We can talk about whatever we want. Early, 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 early. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Stretching and breathing. It's good for you. You ever tape your mouth before you go to sleep so you breathe through your nose, but then you wake up in a panic because you kind of had this guttural urge to like vomit and you can't anymore? Choke on your own vomit. Alex Arabi says, wait, what? We're doing secret sports talk, Alex, for like 10 minutes before people get here. It's an infamia. I don't know what that is. The problem is I kind of want to talk sports ball with friends too. So I might wait. So I kind of got overzealous, started the live stream. But actually the World Cup is happening. Maybe we can just get into it. Let me find my bookmarks. Bookmarks. Have you guys been following the World Cup at all? We're going to skip the Odyssey ones for now. There's a bunch of funny nougats, though. Is that? Maybe we'll start here. Yeah, Bemis says Norway. Yeah, Norway's got this guy, Holland or whatever, or Holland. And it's awesome. He's awesome. I'm pretty sure this is not him, by the way. This is just a woman who looks like him. Shoot, I wonder if I can find the actual. Look at this. There's him, and then Holland says, "I mean, I don't disagree." So yeah, this is Holland. But one of the best tweets about it. These are all cool. This is all him, all the art. It was like a character design thing. That's funny. Here's the three guys leading in the World Cup right now. There's Holland. There's some footage. This is awesome, but yeah, I might talk about this one later, but two very ancient phenotypes will be at play this Saturday. This Saturday is England versus Norway, and it is fun. As soon as I saw this was the tweet that got me into it. I wasn't really watching the World Cup, and I saw this. I was like, what? It's literal Viking versus literal like Knights Templar kind of like dude, you know? And I can't decide who I'm rooting for. I love the Viking. He's awesome. But this is awesome. This guy's awesome too. And I kind of like funny phenotype talk, I guess. I don't know. It's like real though, the passed down, yeah, like legit Viking stock. Here's the funny animation of how he runs, him kicking. So he's just been memed to high heaven. Everyone loves him. He's the player of the moment. They upset Brazil. They've been doing really good. So yeah, really fun game at Saturday at 2. Norway versus England. It's going to be historic. Here's some more art of him. Just everyone just drawing Holland. Yeah, and this guy. Anthony Gordon took an arrow from me at Agincourt in a past life. Yeah, he was on the battlefield, you know. I wonder what, like, if he's not necessarily the main character, but maybe he is. Speaking of like the Odyssey, is there's kind of a phenotype that you might have in your head for Odysseus, and actually that's the one thing that the one casting that I am not 100% on is Matt Damon, which I can get down with it. It's fine. But the other ones I don't mind. I even like the other ones. But freaking Matt Damon, I don't know if the phenotype matches if you close your eyes and picture Odysseus. But like this could almost be like an Odysseus type phenotype. But I think the one that did work pretty good was Sean Bean from Troy, a rare thing that Troy did correctly. And yeah, I gotta find there. Look at him; he's so awesome. 1,000 years ago, this is the last thing you saw before your skull was caved in by a battle axe.
What is that? Why are we live?
It's top secret sports talk. Is first 10 minutes. You wouldn't understand. You don't even like sports.
All right, let me know when the sports talk's over.
Yeah, and then so we're talking about Haaland though. He's a Viking that plays for Norway. I gotta find the one. Everyone just is so inspired. Everyone's drawing him. That's literally how he runs. That's what's cool. People took a photo, just put an axe on it. Yeah.
Did you draw him yet? You should draw him.
No, but maybe I will. Yeah, I want to. And then this tweet, he says, well. This is after they upset Brazil to go to the quarterfinals, or the Elite Eight is like this Saturday. 14 people watching. Top secret show. That's a good number for a top secret show. But he beats them. He upsets Brazil, and he tweets, well. And he just a photo of himself after the game. It's 2.6 million likes. That's the most any footballer or sports likes ever in the history of sports.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you watched a FIFA game yet?
Yeah, but I haven't seen anything super good yet. I'm really looking forward to the game on Saturday.
That'll be the first game you're watching.
This is him versus Brazil. Yeah, I wasn't into it until this guy, until the Viking on Norway.
Will people call you a soccer poser though?
Maybe, but I used to play soccer, so
I'm
not super poser.
Yeah,
I can still juggle. I can juggle borderline infinitely. Do you know that? I'll show you sometime.
Is that like hacky sack?
Yeah, like hacky sack a soccer ball. I can just kind of do it forever. I have to warm up though.
Yeah, you have to show me next month.
Yeah. Here's more art. The art is so good. Look at this one. Oh, so good.
He looks like a Ed and Eddie character.
Yeah. But there was one that kind of applies to what we were talking about. I'm worried I scrolled by it. Okay, this might be it. This is it. So this guy, he says, it's so simple. One of the memes this past week are people are using AI to change haircuts of people. And they did it for the Seinfeld cast a ton. And I saved a bunch of them and they're pretty funny. But they do it to this guy, Haaland. And they're like, oh, you can make him like look quote unquote good or whatever, like handsome or something. Like, yeah, he's not ugly. This is proof, whatever. And then this guy goes, yeah, ugly and iconic versus tidy and generic. And I was like, that's true. That's true. That is like really good character design advice, I think, to go for ugly and iconic.
Yeah, I mean, exaggeration is distinct, you know?
Yeah. And it is funny because his long hair, big lips, no facial hair, there are like a lot of women that kind of look like him. And so that people ask him, they go, "Are you a boy or a girl?" And he goes, "Well, my mom was a girl and my dad is a boy, so I guess I'm a little of both."
He said that?
Yeah. He's like, he plays into the memes. He's hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah. So now we can start scrolling up. Here's a phenotype. I don't know.
Did
what team this
you?
guy
I have a
plays for.
question. Did you? And we should. I want to circle back to phenotypes, but did you start the stream before you sent us the link?
I did it like at the same time.
Okay.
I clicked and sent. Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, phenotype. Who does that look like? Scroll back down. Is that a chef or something? That looks like a girl I know. Is that a girl?
I think it's a dude.
Oh, okay.
But
what does that look like?
And I don't know. Yeah, he has such a medieval face. See the phenotypes. It's kind of badass. Like I would almost screen grab that and use it for a character design. But I don't know who that is or what team he plays for. He looks like a painting from the Byzantine Empire. He has a deep sadness yet hopeful look to his eyes.
That's
Venus as a boy.
It kind of looks
like
what
Alexander the Great looked like.
Is it? I think it kind of reminds me of Anne Frank for some reason. Is that not?
Oh, I don't know. You're really sensitive about big noses, so
sensitive? No, look at this. This is like
hey Jake, what's up?
Phil hates big noses because he's the guy. He's like, only I can have a big nose.
I don't have a big nose.
Phil's got a big button nose. It's a little honker.
Yeah, a little mushroom nose.
It's been called teddy bear like. Look at this. Pull this up. You tell me.
Luka Modric.
You tell me this doesn't look like Luka Modric.
I don't see it. We can go back and forth a little bit.
What do you think, Jake?
Well, hold on. You have to hold on. I already know that face. I see it in my dreams every night. I need to.
What?
Is that the lady is that the lady who's deaf, dumb, and blind? What's her name?
That's Benjamin Button.
Oh yeah, this is Benjamin Netten Button.
Yeah, the Nazis had an experiment to keep him getting younger and younger.
No, you're thinking
dress
of
him up as a woman to disguise his identity.
Oh, Croatian.
Hit him in an attic so no one would find out.
Deaf girl.
Where is Croatia? Anyone know where Croatia
Anne
is?
Frank, Phil.
No, the deaf girl's not Anne Frank. Croatia's near
Helen
Italy.
Keller. This is
Helen Keller.
Helen
Yeah.
Keller.
It's another CIA asset.
That's Helen Keller. I always thought that was Anne Frank.
No, you were right. He was asking who the deaf girl was. I just couldn't remember her name. Croatia's next to Italy, right? It's very close to Italy.
Oh, hey, Rini, you were on the bottom layer, so I didn't see you. How long were you there, Rini? Sorry.
Forever. I'm so insulted. How dare you?
What mic are you using? You sound like you're coming from the moon.
Fuck! I'm using my good mic.
kilobytes.
It sounds like your phone.
I don't understand. No, I'm using my good mic. What the fuck?
That phone, it sounds kind of sweet. You sound like a prank caller on a phone.
You're from
Alright,
the
well,
past.
I guess
That sounds
everyone's
fine.
just gonna have to deal with this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm using Mike Coons. I don't know what the fuck's
You're
going
calling in.
on.
We're looking
Yeah.
at phenotypes. I can't wait to get to the shovel chin phenotype, which
Great.
has been popping up in
Yeah.
the last 15 years.
We're gonna go
Phil-
back just for a second because you guys got to see this. Yeah, there's
Phil's
the.
jealous
that-
of shovel
that
chin.
is-
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Wasn't-
not. I want to
isn't
know why
that
they keep killing people.
Isn't the guy on the right that there's this Anderson guy who's like the model for all the Bishonen, all the like beautiful European boys in manga? There's this
Oh,
one like European.
Oh, did it look like
super
him?
Pretty boy looking. Yeah, it kind of looked like him. Oh yeah, he looks a lot better if he just grew a beard and changed his. Yeah, but whatever.
Well,
no,
you don't
so
like
this
on
is
the.
this is what you missed, Rini. So this comment, he goes, ugly and iconic versus tidy and generic, and you're like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's
totally.
true. That's true. That has more. He stands out more because he's like, I don't go fuck. I'll
Yeah,
have
I feel
weird
like the guy
long
on the right
hair.
I would hate because his favorite thing is craft beer, you know,
Yeah, it's a little
No,
bit that
man,
hipster
that's-
thing.
and wearing
The
flannels.
beard adds a. I like the long hair. He should grow a beard. That's a proper Viking look. I approve.
The The one on the right, it's a cheat. His head is not that shape. If you look on the left, he totally has a fucking inflated alien Jakob.
Yeah, his hairline
Yeah.
would be higher.
You know what he looks the most like? He looks like Predator with the dreadlocks hanging back.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah,
one
you
on
should
the
get some
right, they gave him a
dreadlocks.
lip job too. It's like his lips are weird and puffy. Like he would still look a little weird.
Yeah, he looks like albino lips.
Yeah,
He's
like a
definitely
white
weird-looking
Yaku.
guy.
Exactly.
So
right.
this
White
is-
he's just
this is-
white Jakob.
This is Haaland, though. He's a Viking playing for Norway. He's the best player in the tournament right now. One of the
Yeah,
top
no,
three.
I've been seeing him everywhere. It's great.
Yeah,
Alex
there's a
Grace
ton of
clubbed
art.
him.
Like, look at it. This is art of him.
That's awesome.
That's so perfect. Yeah, I mean, he's a good player too, but him having a weird look definitely helps, right? That makes
Yeah.
him like instantly memorable.
Here's him
Yeah.
carrying his
Awesome.
teammate.
Isn't he like a fucking giant?
Why is that football uniform a Christian shirt?
What? I don't know
think
what
it's the
Christian
flag,
shirts
right?
look like.
Yeah, I don't understand the
It's the-
reference.
Norwegian flag.
Dad doesn't know who Christian is.
Does he like Sonic a lot, Christian?
Yeah.
He likes football a lot. He's like, oh, I'm
Ugh.
so artistic.
He ruins it for the rest of us.
The Sonic.
Yeah, that's the
Ruined
Norwegian
it for
flag.
him not long ago.
What
Norge.
about what's this lady's name? It's like Indy Navarrete or something. You heard of
Indy.
it?
She's from
I don't know.
Obsession.
Yeah.
Anna Kasparian.
It's the girl from Obsession, and she's got Young Money right now. You guys know what Young Money is?
No,
Young
what's
Money
that?
is a music
OnlyFans?
production company.
Is that
It's
what you
when
call it?
rappers get rich too fast and they don't know what to do with all their money. They're not old
Oh,
money. Old money, you take it easy and you are still kind of.
Well, yeah.
paying
Well,
things.
3 months ago she was a nobody, and now
yeah,
her
she was
movie.
streaming. This is like the timeline's weird because they finished Obsession 2 years ago, and
Yeah.
it took 2 years to
Yeah.
like get a distribution deal and then get it released and everything. So in the meantime, she was a video game streamer and working as like
Oh,
a waitress
really?
in LA or whatever. And
That's
then this
funny.
blows up. Now they're saying she might get an Academy Award. She's going to get nominated, and she's taking meetings
Wow.
with all the best directors in Hollywood right now, like Michael Mann, and like they want to maybe pick her for. This is part of the debate. They want to pick her for the new Marvel extended universe, and people are like, no,
Oh,
that's like kind of a
death
Young Money.
sentence.
Yeah,
Death
it's
sentence.
like,
Do not do
Your
that.
I
career
feel like-
just is taking off, and you jump right into Marvel.
I
and
know.
you're
I
Don't
feel
do
like
it.
that's where careers go to die. It's like, here, you have a
They
part
do.
in a Marvel movie.
who'd she be though?
They need to make a new Game of Thrones property so she can play a prominent role. Then she'd be in everyone's hearts forever.
Make her Rogue or like Kitty Pryde. Yeah, put her in a Game of Thrones property.
Kitty Pryde.
Not Marvel. That's
Yeah.
a
Actually,
time.
not completely shit all the time, at least.
But
There
she
is
might
a
be
direct-
in Heat 2 with Leonardo DiCaprio. So it's crazy. She goes
Okay.
from a low budget, unheard of movie, random YouTube movie that randomly ends up being really good and making a ton of money. And then she's in a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, like right
Well,
after that.
she's
Cool.
in Leo's dating range, so
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
For like
For a
another
couple
year.
more days.
Yeah.
She
Look at this
better
go
get
by-
in on that while she can.
Whoa, was that real? No.
Yeah, people say they
real?
thought it was AI, but it was real.
This looks like it's AI.
Look at his walk. Look at his walk.
Hey, he walks like a
Crazy.
fucking Ed and Eddie character.
He's got keyboard warrior neck.
Gangly, weird-looking guy.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
That's so
He blasts
great.
people in the face.
Right up this guy's head.
That's awesome.
that
Jeez,
looks
that
like
can't be
Brandon.
real. Oh
That's
my
Brandon.
god.
That's just a photo of Brandon.
Mhm.
That's
Bam.
great.
Yeah, he's so
yes,
cool.
the Europeans are taking soccer back. So every year
He's
it's like, oh, the
Hollywood's
best
it
football
guy
is some
right now.
Brazilian guy. Now
Yeah.
it's the Europeans.
Yeah, I know that it's
Yeah.
been kind of fun. I'm actually glad the US is out because now it's just Norway, England, France, Spain.
Yeah, Europe
Uh,
deserves some shine. They've been kind of shit for a while.
They got
Good
nothing
luck.
else going for them, so they need a little something.
Yeah, they do.
It's worse
Yeah.
and worse for him.
They need a proper Viking pickup.
It was funny art. Here, this is awesome. So
know,
this
no,
is
I'm
we'll see how
14.
long me and Phil are already talking
Fuck
about
is
this a little
that?
bit, but so this on Saturday, England plays Norway, and this tweet it says 2 very ancient phenotypes will be at play this Saturday. Here's the English guy. Here's
Oh
the
my
Norway
God.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Viking.
Yeah, I
Viking
don't know
versus
what
a
it
knight.
is, but that
Yeah.
looks like an English guy and that looks like a Viking. I don't really
The guy-
understand how, but
The guy on the left looks like he should be pulling swords out of stones like 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
like he should be like hoeing the ground, like planting
Yeah.
wheat or something in fields of
So-
England.
All this stuff is loosely related to like character design. So like ugly and
Yes.
iconic is better than generic and handsome. I almost like that kind of blew my mind. I wrote that down once I saw that tweet because I was like,
Mm.
oh yeah. Because you know one of the principles of animation, they say it's appeal. And then I do know like
Yeah.
appeal doesn't necessarily mean good looking, because you can have a bad
Yeah.
guy or a really ugly witch. She needs to still have appeal. But yeah, like literally like embracing like iconography with, and you see people in real life that do that, and a lot of times it is like striking and fun when they're making weird decisions.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So I've heard the argument before that, well, it's like, I know people that kind of approach the whole, a character should have character, right? And whether that's real people being memorable or a fictional character that you're creating. And like, I've kind of seen people interpret that as just make everybody kind of ugly. That's not true, but you should make them charismatic. And charisma is not just as simple as pretty or not. And it's like, I think, so that the Holland guy, I think he does have charisma, even though he's kind of ugly looking, but he's like that. He just has this happy ass energy where he's like, I'm just here to kick a ball around and own all of you, and that is charisma. So that's like this kind of hard to place quality that you want to add to your character. So like, it's not going for pretty or ugly; it's going for having a memorable character.
Yeah, totally. And also notice both these guys have thick ass necks. I think that's cool. That's weird
Yeah,
for
give
soccer
everybody a
players.
thick ass neck.
Actually,
I think if you're an athlete,
soccer
you just
strikers,
will.
it literally is a neck thing, because actually, if you see Holland do the headers, it freaking rocks.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
You that thick neck.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I think the exaggerated features are very striking and memorable because it contrasts the norm, which creates impact.
Yeah, thick neck, tiny head. That's the contrast. Is this a character design themed stream?
For now, we're just talking phenotypes.
Oh.
Super into genetics.
Well,
phenotypes.
now it is.
Well,
I'm
all you
super
need for a
into,
good
like,
character, all you need for a
Ubermensch,
good
you know,
character
super-
design is one
Ubermensch.
eyebrow up, one eyebrow down. That's-
Oh God, the freaking
That's
DreamWorks
90s
face.
dude.
Yeah.
No, it's DreamWorks face. It's so annoying.
Oh yeah.
I feel like this guy on the left could be an actor who plays Percival. You know?
Yeah. It's some of it's
Ah.
inspirational for me with drawing knights for sure. I've been studying and stuff. You want to capture that leading man energy. That's something I write with character designs. I'm like, if it's a leading man, it's a little bit different than a character actor or a side character. Your leading men, they kind of do need to be a little bit more handsome, or they're like 6'2" or 6 foot, and they're kind of
Yeah,
it's like
I
a lot more
am-
limited of what you work with than sometimes.
Yeah, I am particular to having good-looking characters, but you don't want to make them so pretty that they're boring-looking.
Yeah, if you can have it so they're not generic. And yeah, movie stars are like that. Like, just thinking back, they're good inspiration for that.
Good point. Yes.
But yeah, so Teachy asks who I'm rooting for. If I look at these two, I can't help but root for the English guy. I just think he looks like a main character good guy, and the other guy looks like a villain. But I like them both, and I love the villain Norway guy. Like, I've been watching all the memes, and I love him. And he's great. He speaks good English, and he's hilarious, like his tweets and stuff. But,
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like fun. I think that's also why people like him.
Look at this one of him.
Oh my
That's great.
God, that's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna actually try and tweet out that we're live here.
No, this is
Oh
secret.
yeah.
Don't
No one
tweet
can know
anything.
about the
Delete your
show.
old
Did
tweets.
nobody tweet that we're live? Okay, Phil tweet and I'll retweet it.
All right,
Delete
it's
it.
been
We're
Delete
done.
it.
professionals
Retweet it.
here, guys.
do
I'm on
it.
your side, Pat. I won't retweet it.
Yeah, let's just as an experiment. Let's do one show where we
Let's
try
put
and
in
get
as
as
little
few
effort
viewers
as
as possible.
possible.
We did that last week
No,
when we
it's
didn't
not.
do any show at all.
Yeah.
Let's just give up.
We got to warm back up. My channel's good for it, for a little warm up.
This is a little warm up.
Aw.
So wait, this tweet, it goes, 1,000 years ago, this is the last thing you saw before your skull was caved in by a battle axe.
Yep. I'm gonna kill you.
I can't shake the feeling that Anthony Gordon took an arrow for me at Agincourt in a past life.
Yeah, he looks so English.
Very noble.
Even the chin. It's like this is the English nobleman's son or something.
There's been like a plague in all media where like every actor and actress are like not looking iconic at all. And it's like, are people just boring looking now? It's like, no, they're out there. They're just not being picked. 2 people on a football pitch, more iconic looking than like the whole of Hollywood in the last 10, 20 years.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
sort
I
of true. Like I was talking earlier before you guys got on here that like this look would be fun for Odysseus more than like Matt Damon. I think Matt Damon is actually, I kind of
Definitely.
file him in boring looking a little bit.
He
That's
looks
the one
like a-
casting I don't like. Because if you talk about iconic, Elliot Page is iconic actually.
No,
Huh?
okay.
What?
Depends on what you
Where?
mean by what do you? Okay, now we're getting it. What
That's-
do you mean by
that's the-
iconic?
She wasn't even iconic when she played Kitty Pryde.
Right.
No,
They
I
used
like
her.
I like
She's
her
like
Kitty Pryde.
Yeah, they used her without paying her for The Last of Us. You know what I mean? So that's how.
Oh
iconic
yeah,
she is.
sure. Yeah,
I liked
she's
that
like made to
PlayStation
play
game where
Kitty
she
Pryde.
showered naked.
She's so generic.
Yeah, there was that game too. I
No,
forget,
she's
Heavy
Girl
Rain
Next
or
Door.
Two Souls or something, or Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah.
You know who was good is Henry Cavill in The Immortals when he played that Greek guy, whoever he was,
watch that.
Theseus or whatever the hell he was. Did you ever see The Immortals? That was like his first.
Yeah, yeah. Cavill's pretty sweet. You know what? As far as like iconic, muscles help. I must say. You know who's like the, James Bond, the buffest James Bond ever?
Yeah, Elliot Page is ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
so
it get a little bit of-
iconic.
Yeah.
Okay, when you look at ripped Elliot Page, Ellen Page, for starters, I don't know why she didn't just go with Alan. It was right there. Alan Page, perfect. But like you look at one photo of them ripped, and it's like I could take you down with one arm. Like it's all of that.
Well, yeah, and, I mean, and they're still like 5'2". You see the picture of
Yeah, let me look
Elliot
up
Page
how-
standing next to any of the male actors. It's like they tower over
Page
them.
height.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like I don't want to make fun of Elliot Page. I just don't think that's good casting. It's like
Dude, she's
clearly an activist thing to
5'1".
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
it's
playing.
like, I
She's
think
playing the Oompa Loompas in the new remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
she's
Dude,
clearly
Deep
went
Roy
through
was
shit,
bad
but,
enough.
Like, it's not her fault that they made a shit casting choice. You know, my main contention is I just want to see an Odyssey that is Greek, that looks Greek, it has Greek actors, looks Greek. Like, can't we just have that?
Go watch the old one.
No.
That would be really nice.
No.
Yeah. Hello, lads and lass. Wait, sports? What kind of nerd
Hello.
stream is this? What's up, Infinite?
Sports
Well,
is the
it's Pear's
original
channel.
autism. Like our parents' age person who had the tism, like a lot of them are just into football. In England, anyway.
Something to obsess about. Yeah, sure.
I swear,
that's
my
I could see
very
that.
much
Oh.
English thing.
I
That's why I hate
remember my
sports.
argument. Rini, I remember my argument against that because I was trying to think. I have a few arguments for you guys.
Okay,
I kind of
what's your
think
argument?
if you guys remember in 2016, I feel like our righteous movement at the time, we were very anti-identity politics. That was like the thing. And
Yeah.
then like getting mad at Christopher Nolan because he didn't make it Greek, that's identity politics. Like I feel like, think about it this way. I feel like the thing that we should pull from is the largest pool of talent. That was also the argument we would make. It's the opposite of identity politics is largest pool of talent that you pull from and you pick the best person for it, which would mean it's not going to line up with your ideologies. So people get possessed by ideologies and then it immediately starts affecting the art in a negative way.
Mhm.
And if you break out of it after we've been in it so long, you break out of it, it feels like you want to react in an identity politics way, kind of fight fire with fire. But if you look at the timeline, we're in 2026 now. 2016 was the worst of identity politics. If you go 10 years before that, it's like 2006. I feel like that's like more where we're at right now. And we're kind of moving in the right direction. We're almost in that Obama post-racial era. I can feel it in my bones. And
Wait.
Obama was
okay, I'll let you
post-racial?
finish.
well,
That's
right
fine.
before frickin' the far left ruined everything, and right in 2008, that's kind of why Obama got elected, because we were post-racial. We're like, fuck yeah, let's just do it. And then
Let's-
Okay, I
I was
see
too
what
young
you
at the time.
mean, but also I think that's the opposite of like what identity politics means, because for example, Hamilton, that was so would you see that as anti-identity politics or playing identity politics?
I like Hamilton in theory.
The musical?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So like the whole
hip-hop?
we're gonna cast just people who, which I don't have a problem with it, but it's the idea that we're gonna make a historical thing and cast people that don't look like the historical thing in the play or the show or the movie, and I think the to cast, in my opinion, is that to cast people purposely that don't fit an actual historical or loosely historical story, that is playing identity politics, and that's why I'm against it. I think if it's, say, Dune or something in the future, then you can cast whoever you want. But if it's I'm all about I think preserving history and being like somewhat respectful to it is part of that's like anti-identity politics, and that's respectful to people's culture.
Well, to play a devil's advocate, you could be like, well, this person that is not the same race of the character is the best actor and is going to pull off the best performance. Isn't that another
There are rare
argument on that?
cases. There are rare cases. Like I didn't mind
For that-
Denzel Washington as the Emperor in Gladiator. I'm like, he's such a good actor. That doesn't matter. But when you have a whole movie of mediocre actors that aren't of that caliber and they're being cast as roles that they don't look like, I'm like, what are you doing?
So you do allow yourself to kind of pick and choose and be hypocritical about it, though, is what you're saying.
No, that's not hypocritical about it at all. I'm saying that this is my principle, but if someone has a large amount of merit, then it's not like it's a strict rule for me, but if someone is extremely meritorious and can immerse me in the story, it's all about immersion, pair. What will immerse me in the story and what will immerse the most people in the story, right? So that it's not hypocritical to say that immersion and storytelling comes first. So if the actors looking like the historical characters and also being good actors, those are the two factors that you should consider the most. And sometimes somebody is such a good actor that it doesn't matter as much what they look like. But most of the time, it does matter if they fit the role physically.
Yeah. Well, so one thing I've noticed is today, Dune 3 trailer came out. Did you guys see that at all?
Yeah.
Nah.
It looks really
I only
good.
saw
And it's
one
shot on
part.
film, so it has film grain in it. It looks so good. They have a new DP. I guess that's what everyone's talking about. But yeah, it looks so good. But people are saying it looks like an 80s fantasy movie. They keep showing screen grabs like, this is an 80s fantasy movie. I'm like, oh man, they're making Dune a sci-fi movie. They're fantasy coding it. And I'm like, I think it's pretty clear Nolan is sci-fi coding the Odyssey. That's not even like controversial to say. That's like exactly what he's doing. So I think that's fair. Like both those are awesome. For some reason, one people really don't like though. They get really upset about it. And the other one people are pretty stoked on. But like, yeah, there's this advantage to sci-fi because it doesn't have this historical thing that people get upset
Yes, I do think that's a big part of it. When it's sci-fi, it hasn't happened yet, so who cares what people look like? Yeah, it's like with Dune, I think the casting is mostly good, except for Zendaya, because the characters look like how they're described in the book, except for Zendaya. But like, I think something historical is, if you wanted to sci-fi code the Odyssey, just make it literally set in the future in space.
Oh yeah,
See,
I
that
think
would
he
be
should have
Irene-
gone all the
Irene-
way, and then I
Space
wouldn't
Op-
have a
I mean-
problem with it.
not Space Odyssey.
That's stupid though.
See-
I think what he did is like actually awesome. So,
Okay.
What do you do? The movie's not out yet. What do you do?
well, doing the Odyssey, but kind of sci-fi coding it is a lot of fun. I think it's
Well, how do you? What,
Okay,
what's
I
an
want him to
example of
just go all
that?
the way. I think he's just
How are
like
you
sitting
saying
on
it's
the
sci-fi
fence and
coded?
like getting fucked by the fence right now.
well,
Who's-
just like the King Agamemnon looking like Darth Vader, for example.
oh, does he?
but-
I haven't seen that.
I didn't see that. Well, yeah, he should make it set in space 100%. Then just go all the way. He's better at sci-fi anyway.
Yeah. Yes. Well, so we can come back to that, but one thing I want to talk about that's on the screen here. These are the 3 best players in the World Cup right now. We're back on kind of like phenotype, character design, blah blah blah. So this is Mbappe, French guy, and this what?
That's a French name.
Yeah. But
Sounds
It is
French.
now, Phil.
Oh, okay, thanks, Jay.
you guys are so weird. But yeah,
What?
What?
this guy.
How
This
dare
photo
he?
doesn't quite do it justice, but this guy has testosterone off the charts. Extreme, another like awesome looking dude. He looks super awesome,
Mhm.
and he's historical. He's going to be like the best football player ever by the time he retires. Here's Messi, and so this guy also whatever testosterone off the charts. You can kind of just see it.
Uh-huh.
Messi doesn't have that look. He doesn't look like
Hmm.
testosterone off the charts.
Yeah,
That's
Which is-
messy. I thought that was Bancroft.
yeah. It kind of looks like Bancroft, Bancroft and Pee Wee Herman combined. I think.
Looks like
Yeah.
emaciated Bancroft. He looks like freaking starved there.
I had thought
Yeah.
Messi's supposed to be like the best, right?
Yeah, Messi right now is the
Yeah.
best. He'll eventually get passed by
Wait.
Mbappe, and he might get passed by this guy too.
Where's
Then this is
Mm.
just for goals in the World Cup, but yeah.
He's
Oh,
the
cool.
Michael Schumacher of football, Phil.
But
Oh,
so
okay.
Messi though, when Messi was a kid, as the story goes, the legend is that I don't know what age he was, like 6 or something. He
Mhm.
had some like deal going on with his body that where he wasn't growing properly, so he had to take supplements of HGH his entire life.
Oh my god!
And
It's
so
cheating.
yeah, so that
That's
jacked him up.
weird.
And he became the best athlete, and obviously he practices, he has all the mentality, he's a great player. But yeah, there's this little weird reason, and it's weird because his face doesn't match it. Like he looks like a goofball, whereas these kind of more natural warrior types, they just have high testosterone.
Yeah, but can he bend it like Beckham?
Messi can, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
If you've seen
Yeah.
some of the photos that got leaked, he definitely is in the bend direction. Possibly. I mean,
What
Oh,
does that
bends it?
mean?
Look at this is the
That's what
Norway
I'm
team
talking
photo for the World Cup.
That's awesome.
Is that actually the photo?
Yeah.
That's so great! I love this.
Yeah, that's cool. I hope they
Oh,
win.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm-
I'm cheering for now that the US is out. Norway for the win.
I
I'm on
refuse
Yeah.
that
to
team.
watch it though.
I'm rooting for them a lot.
I'm
There-
not watching it.
here's
I don't have
Mbappe.
time.
There's a
Yeah. No, both him and the Holland guy. They are like 2,000 years ago. They would have been like
Kylie.
yeah,
lead
and
warriors of their
Oh.
tribe and shit. They
Yeah.
got the look.
And there was one other story with Mbappe, which was kind of weird. I don't know what fully to make of it yet, but I can't. I think it was Paraguay. There was like a senator in Paraguay, so not even that high up necessarily. This woman, she released this statement, just like really racist, like not like, oh, they're calling that racist. Come on, it was like actually racist, really ridiculous. Like, what's even going on? I'm so confused. This is like super racist.
so the good
She's like,
kind of racism.
She's whatever she
Well,
said
what
to
did she
Mbappe.
say?
Oh well,
Isn't it on the screen right here? Isn't this what
oh,
it
does
is?
it say? Yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah.
brute hasn't even learned to write. Oh, I don't want to say it out loud.
Oh my god! Did he actually say that?
Yeah.
This is the
You can read
Paraguayan senator.
She was joking. She was taking a couple of Xanax,
Sucking
boarding a
coconuts.
flight. It's fine.
Oh, I hope she was joking. Goddamn.
She's like, he can't even write his own name, and that's why it's Mbappe
Can,
on the
can the
Oh,
chat see it
no,
on the
that's-
screen, or is it too small?
Yeah. No, we can see
No,
it.
we could all.
think
I
Jack
could
can
see it. Yeah.
That is I don't know if I'd even say that to a really good friend as a joke.
Looking
that's
at
a
his
lot.
name, though, his last name does look French because the little, accent over the E.
Yeah, well, definitely not ethnically French, but doesn't France have like a lot of Angolans? So
Yeah, and the
there are a lot of
wars and
Angolan
stuff. Yeah,
French.
France totally has legit black people
It's
before
okay. They had an
mass
empire as
immigration or
well,
whatever.
so
Yeah.
yeah, they have a lot of Angolans
Yes.
or
So
whatever.
there's that. There's this guy again. He plays.
That's-
I guess he loves cows. Supposedly, that's what everyone says.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
That's his wife.
There's more art of
Wow, Jake.
him. These guys. The Berserker at Stamford Bridge and the lone Saxon who defeated him. Jake, have you heard of any of these legends? Do you know that one?
The legend. I go to
Like, did you grow up with
Magpie.
these stories or whatever?
Yeah, were you taught the legend
Probably.
of King Arthur
He probably
No,
wasn't. He probably forgot all about it.
versus the
Is this a King
Saxons?
Arthur thing? There is one where King Arthur beats a guy on a bridge. I wonder if that's it.
Literally in history class, my teacher let me draw comics instead of
Oh my
writing essays.
god!
He was the best.
There you go.
but I
Yeah,
don't
this is
remember
the
his
best with freaking
I don't remember shit.
Look at this one. See this?
what's his name? What's that
Yeah,
character's name?
I saw that. That's funny.
And he goes, I mean, I don't disagree. That's what.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's the best Dragon Ball character. even though
Okay,
it's
one
just-
thing about the Lakers guys, they got this guy. They drafted this guy, and they call him Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Look at him.
Cream.
Yeah,
He's got he's tall.
he's just a fat white guy. Because you know the old players, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is like the real famous.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So this
He's the
guy's
white version. So
Legend.
yeah. This is
Legendary.
the fat white
Kareem.
version. He's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
gotcha.
not Kareem. And he's gonna be a Laker next year. I'm super stoked. Super
All right.
excited.
Cool.
Yeah. Nice chubby guy.
Yeah, I still got to see that movie.
Look at her face on Obsession.
Yeah, it's very expressive.
And yeah, people are like, this is what actresses can do with zero Botox. That you literally have an advantage.
That's a good point. Yeah, I never thought of that.
Mm-hmm. Here's the girl that looks like Holland, and he found her and commented to her, "Hi."
That's cool.
That's funny.
Hard to
Someone said
explain.
his sister looks just like him.
Mm.
Yeah. Hard to explain to a non-Anglo history fan that the one on the left would defeat the one on the right at the Battle of Eddington. Yeah, I don't know what to
Oh,
expect
well,
on
that's
Saturday.
awesome.
I'm kind of excited. It'll be a fun game.
Yeah.
We can do Odyssey arguments later. Here's another.
I'm
So
ready
we
for
already
mine.
did our Odyssey
Oh,
arguments.
it's coming
What do you
back,
mean do it
Irene. It's
later?
coming back.
Oh, great. We're going to keep going in circles.
the stream is going to be like sitting in a sushi restaurant. It'll come back around on the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I've only been to one of those
Really?
conveyor belt ones. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
great.
let me do my week really fast, and then you guys can do your weeks if you want. I guess. Are you ready?
Sure.
Yeah.
You ready?
Go.
So, you know, I went to Whistler. That's why I was gone last week.
Yeah. What is that?
What's that?
For everybody at home? What is Whistler?
Did you
Whistler's
meet
in
his mother?
Whistler's mother.
no.
Hot
No,
reference.
no. Yeah. No, Whistler is in Canada, and it's like a snowboarding park, but in the summer it becomes a bicycle park. And the main highlight of what they say when they mean park is you get to use the chairlifts to get up the mountain. So normally when you're mountain biking, it's so fun going downhill. It's like the whole point, but you have to bike uphill first. So it's like a big workout, and you can only do so much. Really, like a full day is like a really exhausting day is like 2,000 feet of elevation and 2,000 down. It might take, if you're lucky, 2,000 feet, like maybe it can last you 45 minutes, kind of stop and go, this and that, hanging out, whatever. So yeah, it goes by kind of fast. Whistler's crazy. So it costs money, the lift ticket. So it's like $90 for a day. And I did it 2 days. So I spent $180. But then you go on the lift and then all of a sudden you're not tired and you're just biking down and you ride the lift back up, you're biking down. So we did 10,000 elevation down on the first day. No, none up. We're just going on the lift up. And then I kind of just biked around. I went with 2 guys who were way better than me. And it was fun though. Over the course of the week, I did get quite a bit better, which was really fun, really addictive. But then the middle day, I was kind of just exploring. There's like a lake area. I was biking around some cross country trails. Then on the third day, they had scouted a little bit because you can ride a lift up the mountain and then there's another lift up the mountain. So you can go 2 lifts up and then you're like 6,000 feet up.
Do you have to pay more to use both to the second lift?
No. But that day it was raining and it was really cold and it was foggy. So we took the second lift up. You have to sit on the lift. So we knew it would be cold. So we kind of bundled up, but you're just sitting there and you're wet and you're like exposed for like half an hour. You're kind of shivering. And then we got up there and there was a building up there. So we tried to warm up inside for a little bit. Then we hop out and it was foggy. You can't see like 50 feet ahead of you, but you're going 30 miles an hour downhill. So on a mountain, which literally like it's exposed at the top, it's just rock. So like you feel like you'll die if you fall and go flying off the cliff or whatever.
Yeah.
And you get vertigo because out there is just milky white of nothingness. And again, like they're way more comfortable than me. And my goggles were kind of fogging up too. So between the fog, the goggles, I just hated it up there. I was so scared. And it was crazy though. I mean, how scary it was in hindsight was kind of fun, but it was like because we're doing a blue trail on the way down. And so the trails are green, blue, black, and double black. Double black is like called the pro line, I think. That's where like those ones were like, you can't even do those or you'll really get hurt unless you're really good. There's like all sorts of like gaps and drops and rocks and stuff like that. Blues, they're crazy, but you can roll over everything. There's nothing that like, there's no gaps or drops that will just like totally F you up. So, and then greens are like kind of chill, but at Whistler, because everyone's a pro biker up there, their blues are like our blacks in Washington State. So, and I didn't kind of know that. So we're doing blues. It was all leveling up for me where there was all these like rock rolls where you're on rocks, because a lot of it you're just on dirt trail and it's really fun. It's so fun. But then all of a sudden it'll just be rocks and it'll be extra steep. And on the rocks, you kind of, especially if it's wet, you can't even use your brakes because they literally won't do anything. Yeah. At worst, you'll skid out and crash, which is even worse. So you just have to roll it. So it was like that at the top. We're in the fog on rock rolls going into nothingness. And I was using my brakes and I was skidding and I'm still going like 25 miles an hour, the wind whipping your face and into nothing. Can't see where I'm going. I was actually like, I think I was going, and like shaking because people, if they ride it too much, the trail gets divots in it. So you're always trying to find trails that don't get divots, that have been less rid, because then they're smooth as butter and it's so fun. But yeah, that trail had been at the top ridden a lot. So we're just going in fog into nothingness. But so then we get out of the fog and then there's a trail called Midgard. So all the trails have names.
Nice.
And we were up 6,000, coming down 6,000. It took us like 2 hours. And so like an hour in of, imagine going 30 miles an hour through winding trails in the forest for 2 hours. For 1 hour, you're in the middle of nowhere and you know you got another hour to go to even pop into civilization. Like that feeling was amazing. And the other thing is it kind of feels like it's similar to like how a roller coaster feels, the way being on a bike going downhill. But if you imagine being on a roller coaster for 2 hours straight is like kind of crazy, where you control it. And if you fuck it up, then you die too. So there's all this like fun aspect of it. Wow. But Midgard was this trail and it was super muddy, which was a little sketchy. And I did crash once. Because I was just starting to get good at, there's all these bermed turns. They're like Mario 64 when you slide down in the ice level, you know what I'm talking about? Where like it curves up. So you can ride like straight into it really fast and you just lean your body and you got to trust it. And like then you can take that turn super fast. Yeah. And pros doing it is like amazing. I was getting better and better as I went. I got slightly better, but so I was really trying it on these, but they were super muddy. And if you freak out and hit the brakes for some reason, then your bike wants to stand up, and you end up going up the berm. And so I did that. I kind of slid, freaked out, hit the back brake. My bike goes up. I go launching off the berm, but kind of slow, like not because I've kind of been slowing. I'm in mud. The berm's super muddy at the top, and I start falling forward, and I know my leg's going to get caught in my bike, and then you actually can get hurt. So I dive out of my bike, and I land in the mud and like slid. I was like covered in mud from head to toe then, but totally unhurt. So that was good. And it can be a little embarrassing because there are people that are so professional, so freaking insane what they do. And anything like some of the stuff I did by the end, I was thinking like, it gives me such adrenaline. I definitely felt like I was like really pushing it. Felt like it was so fun, and it would have impressed someone who doesn't bike. They would have been like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But then there's guys that, to me, it's absolutely insane. I could never imagine what the fuck they're doing. But
and then
yeah,
they saw you get mudded up.
Yeah. So it's like no matter what, there's always a little
time though.
But that trail, there was one part, there's this chute down the mountain, kind of like a giant V like this, like a little swooped V, but really steep like this, going all the way down the mountain. And then you're going like this. Here, let me make my screen real big for a second. So then you're going down the chute, you're going like this all the way down. So like this kind of.
Uh-huh.
And that was like, it's so steep on the edges that if you use your brakes at all, you're not going to make it up the next one. So you get stuck on the side, and then you just can't really, you can maybe walk, but it's muddy. So you just couldn't use brakes. And I kind of always use a little bit of brakes. Like I don't usually go no brakes because of my level or whatever. And actually, like I was with my brother and a good friend who's really good. They both bought chest armor because they go so fast that if you crash going the speeds they're going, you could die. So the chest armor can save your life. And they're like, you don't need it because you won't go that fast. But on this trail, I had to go as fast as them because you can't hit your brakes. So it breaks it when you go uphill, it slows you down, So it's like you're going super fast, then kind of slow. It slows you down as you go back up, then go super fast. But we were doing that going all the way down for like 15 minutes, and you're gripping so tight. Your arms are so tired. Your freaking quads are exhausted. And but it was like that was sort of the funnest thing, and I got a huge rush from it. And didn't crash, didn't die. I felt like proud of myself for like pulling it off. But again, it's like it wasn't even that impressive, but it was, to me, it was a good one. And then I'm back in Washington State now, and I went biking in Washington like 2 days later, a few days ago, because I've got the bug now, and I actually have been catching a little air, and I've been learning how to do that. So, and I did a little bit of that at Whistler, but with it, it's like they'll have embanked jumps that really have a lip that will, like, if you don't do it right, it will just send you flying over the front handlebars, and they call it OTB, over the handlebars. That's when you break your collarbone and stuff. They call it getting bucked if the back wheel goes higher than the front wheel. So and actually my brother, he's had one really bad wreck in his life, and he got bucked on a jump, and he hit his head. He was wearing a helmet. He would have died if he didn't have a helmet, but he hit his head, and he had a really, really, really bad concussion. He was like out for like 15 minutes, and he was biking alone. So he woke up, didn't know where he was, and had to stumble out, not knowing what's going on. And then he like recovers, but he said he thinks he's been a little slow ever since then. Like he got brain damage from that one.
Ooh.
But or like not as fast as he was. He's like normal. He's like awesome guy, but
sure,
that's what he claims. And then same thing with my other buddy too. Like he's had one really bad wreck, and it was getting bucked. So that's the main thing you're kind of scared of. But what's crazy is there is like technique that's kind of fun, is like you're supposed to stand up to the jump. You're supposed to kind of like lean into the bike so your body stays kind of pure, and the bike is the thing that's doing all the crazy shit. And it's when you freak out and you like lean back against the jump like this, that's when you end up getting bucked. And so yeah, I've been like
technique.
It's all geometry.
Yeah, and it's very there's a lot of physics to it or whatever. It's very addictive and very fun.
That sounds like fun though. I mean, I used to bike a lot in like high school, just around the city, but even that, it's like I think I got cut and like slammed into things and fell off probably 10 times. It's just a dangerous thing to do. Might be because I'm clumsy.
I can't believe I couldn't imagine going that fast. That's crazy. How was getting into Canada? Did they have to sneak you in?
No, getting in was fine. Getting out, sucked getting back into the US. It was just super slow. And we didn't know, it took 5.5 hours. There was like a lady next to us who had kids, and she had to wait 5.5 hours too. And was like, man, what the hell are they doing? Why are they taking so long?
Yeah.
Is
Oh
it
gosh,
just like a line of cars?
Yeah, it was a long line, but it shouldn't have taken that long. There were cars
Hmm.
they were interrogating for like 10 minutes. I'm
Mhm.
like, why are you guys talking to cars for 10 minutes? Just fucking send them in. Nobody cares.
Yeah, the same thing was it was the same when we were coming in from Mexico after the El Paso con.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the line for it was a breeze going into Mexico. Coming back into the US was like a 4-hour fiasco. But so I was with the 656 guys, and what they had us do was there was like a bridge from Juarez to El Paso, and all the cars, it was like a 4-hour traffic jam at the border. So they took us to that bridge in a car. We got off with all our luggage and walked across because that was faster than than driving over. Just like walking over the bridge and talking to them on foot.
Did you just get
It's
trafficked
insane.
into America and you didn't know it?
No.
Was there like a wire fence that Ollie had to cut?
No, it was a border crossing. I had my passport both ways. It was for a convention, silly.
He didn't even bother
How do
cutting the fence.
How do I
Phil. We
get
had to
trafficked
climb
into
over it.
America when I'm an American citizen?
You heard it here first, people. Irene, victim of human trafficking.
It's
Yeah,
funnier this way.
That's totally what happened. Yeah, it's funnier that way. Yep. Got trafficked by 656 guys.
Hey, I'd do it.
Yeah. And then, so I have one other thing
Those
real fast
traffickers.
too. Back to like comics news, just a little update. You know, I've been writing Percival, and I think I told you guys that I was really self-conscious about the last adventure because it simultaneously was jumping the shark and being Surf Dracula at the same time, because
Right.
the entire first 7 adventures are like court intrigue, mystery, adventure, but like not like crazy monster dungeon crawling magic wizards, et cetera, et cetera. And then so the last one I was like, I'm gonna do that, and it didn't feel right the whole way, but I finished it. It actually took 2 drafts. I finished it and it still didn't feel right, so I started over again. And I think I did tell you guys this, but now I actually did hit, as I'm starting over again, it is just another murder mystery, but it's really fun. It's the best. It ended up being the best of all of them, which is what I was hoping. I want the last one to be the best.
Yeah.
And it's about like secret societies or whatever a little bit, and that's fun. But yeah, so this one took frickin' 2 drafts too, but now I'm deep in the second draft with I have everything planned with it's going to work. It's going to actually be able to finish it and be done with Percival now. It'll still probably finish. It might take like a month or so.
Yeah.
Then I will be done. Then I might start drawing it or sit on it for a second and then start drawing it. But it'll actually, the entire arc run will be drawn. And it was a funny, like, the only one reason I relate it back to you guys is because it was the situation where I was feeling that something was off. That feeling persisted for like 6 months, even as I was writing it. That I didn't really want this story to go there / yet, or maybe ever, to just be a monster slaying fantasy. I liked it being more like court intrigue, murder mystery, blah blah blah. So I switched it back. I kind of listened to my gut, and it immediately felt a lot better. It took one other thing to it. I kind of started a little in earnest of like, I don't know if this is right. Started writing the first scene, and it's like, I can maybe tell you, because isn't it too, not even that this will necessarily like land, but, and this isn't spoilers, it's way off in the future too, but it's like a girl from a previous episode. She kind of starts it. She's returning this huge heirloom this big important heirloom to the kingdom. So she gets audience with the king, and he kind of tells her that she can kind of get anything she wants in exchange. And she's like, well, I've heard that there's a society. And he's like, there's like 12 of those, and each one is more ridiculous than the last. And she's like, oh, okay. He's like, but I think you mean the First Order, and absolutely you can be a member. And as he's saying this to her, he's handing her a note, and she reads it, and the note says they're listening. And so there is a secret society that he can't even talk about. and they're kind of keeping him, the king. You find out the king doesn't have any power. It's all ran by this unnamed secret society, and the king is actually just trying to straight up. They're kind of just keeping him hostage as a figurehead, and he actually is kind of trying to escape, and so Percival gets roped into this kind of situation.
That's cool. It's
Fun.
I'm glad that you're feeling good about it now. I feel like you learned that from Jake restarting a bunch of times. You know, redoing
Yeah,
it.
and sometimes it just happens, and
Were you falling down the trap of like you felt like it was the end, so it needed some big like action things finally happen thing, and then you pulled that back?
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I had some idea. My initial ideas that I wanted to do, I was kind of successful for the things I wanted to try, and I still just didn't like it that much. And some of it's just like, I guess it's like my taste almost. I just like just adventures. I don't know. Yeah, like I
think
like a
you like
murder
the-
mystery more than like a going to slay a
You-
dragon or something.
Yeah, you like things being methodical and almost mechanically triggering the brain instead of like person swings sword, cool, look at the blood and explosion.
Yeah, yeah, like that first draft I wrote that's in the dungeon, it was like shoot, what's the one? It's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like I invented some rules for the fighting. Like I had like in the underworld there was light and darkness, and time moved differently. It moved slower in the light. So you could trap people in light with like light grenades by throwing them, and then they get in the light bubble. If you stay in the darkness, you can get around behind them and stab them and stuff. So I was
Yeah,
like had a whole fight scene. What?
Total mechanical. Yeah, you went total mechanical action then.
Yeah.
This must be a labyrinthian puzzle that has been activated.
Yeah, yeah. So that was, and like that's fun, but that's not what I want Percival to be. Yeah, and it has, the other thing it's got to have is it definitely has to have like the end of an issue. I really want it to have a really fun, like unfolding feel of the story expanding kind of. And so the new one has that slightly better than the last one. So I enjoy that.
That's awesome. I like how we get the behind the scenes look, you know, before it's even being drawn. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It's been a long time in the making. I think I've been writing the Percival project for like, it might be like 5 years now. Because I
Wow.
wrote an entire
Wow.
other story that was like, it would be more like a quote unquote mini series. It was like a 400, maybe just 300 page script, but it wasn't episodic. It wasn't like single adventures. And that was Percival actually coming back to Camelot. And it's been totally overtaken by Mordred. King Arthur is nowhere to be found. He's presumably in exile somewhere because Percival got there too late. And by the way, can I say real fast what I'm doing with the Percival Arthurian myth? It's you know, this is like my spin on it kind of thing. So one thing, I'm making it and I don't even know if all this like works, but I'm making it pre-flood because I'm trying to do stuff to cut it off at the pass to not have to deal with the issue that Christopher Nolan has had to deal with. But I also feel for Christopher Nolan, like when I really support people being able to do their version of stuff. And that's something that people have gotten like triggered by, where, yeah, like there's words like revisionist or like my take or whatever people can say.
Yeah,
People
sure.
revisionist especially would like trigger people. And like you could almost like people could accuse me like, oh, it's revisionist take on Percival. I'm like, I'll tell you the idea. I don't know if it's revisionist or not. It's the idea, yeah, Percival's quest. Maybe it's like a parallel universe from the original story.
Yeah, sure.
It's where he gets back to Camelot too late. His quest took too long. He gets back too late, and there's more of a shit show going on in Camelot that he has to deal with. So that's like, and then people be like, oh, it's fanfic. I'm like, yes, it's fanfic. I'm trying my hardest though. I want it to be
Just
good.
say old history. Old history is the marketing way of saying that shuts everyone up.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, but the Arthurian legend has been retconned in the past already. When Christianity became prominent, they tried
Yeah.
to rewrite it to have that, you know, kind of infrastructure there when originally there was not.
Yeah.
Weren't the stories also? It wasn't like one author that dictated the entire story. There isn't just one
Right.
version of it. It was a collection
Yeah.
of oral stories that
Yeah.
were eventually written down. So it is one of the things that has more flexibility.
Yeah, the oral storytelling stuff is super old. I mean, like even the character of Merlin is based on a mixture of characters, and you know where they
Yeah.
have, like, in some legends he is responsible for Stonehenge. Merlin, you know, some people thought, or originally he was like half dragon, and then when Christianity came to prominence, he became half devil. Like he was a almost anti version of Christ, where the devil implanted Merlin into a human, and he was conceived immaculately and then birthed, but then blessed. So he still had his demonic powers, but was a child of God. So it gets very, I don't know, mix matchy throughout the
That sounds
years.
nuts.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's really cool.
I wouldn't have too many worries about like a comparison to like Odyssey level reaction. I genuinely think part of the reaction to that film is like it's just full of generic Hollywood actors, and so it just looks like a normal slop film. Pick these people you already know, and people don't really know how to articulate that, so they go like the casting's wrong because of time zone or like the date, the era. And
Yeah.
it's like you just
Time
fed up of
zone.
seeing. Well, I meant era. I mean historic era, and it's all like
Yeah.
you know, genetic phenotype. And it's like, no, you're fed up of seeing Ben Affleck and stuff. Like, fed up of seeing all these same people.
There's
Yeah.
also a level of malice that people read into casting decisions. I think it's the audience will react badly if a casting decision is it can clearly be read as I'm casting this to spite a portion of the audience. So even with something like King Arthur, which isn't as there is one version that is seen as the accurate version
Right.
and you should stick by it or people will be pissed. It's not the same as the Odyssey. Even with that, if you make changes to the characters and the story that aren't malicious to say fuck you to the audience, it's not a problem.
Yeah. I kind of think that's Nolan. He might have got blindsided. I don't think he expected that people would react this way.
Like people are
Exactly.
super.
Yeah, people are kind of overreacting. But Dale did say, yeah, he said it depends on his intentions. I do agree with that, where like that could be partly what the argument is and partly what the movie being good or not could settle that. And that's where I'm like a little bit of like, I think people should just watch out just because it could just be a huge culture war L. It could basically just be embarrassing. If the movie is good for one, but if it's good, it makes a lot of money. This is like I'm a little bit confused about Supergirl. Like Supergirl, same. It's like, is that a W for the culture war? Because I think people are mad about one thing with Supergirl was in an interview, she said it's the Christian dad. She said something like that. And I think so that this has been happening more and more. So we're kind of learning how this works. There is a general wisdom, I think, that I do appreciate where they say you need to look at the interviewer because the interviewer will often ask a question. They're fishing for this stuff and they are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
So what did the interviewer say? And I think the interviewer said like, yeah, there's been a really negative reaction online. And she goes, oh, it's just the Christian dads, which like, yeah, she shouldn't have said that. But
I didn't even hear that.
I don't know. I think like all of the culture war arguments are like all of them are L's from all sides nowadays. Like it's done on. Like I don't even. Like, I think the problem people have with that film is, like, she's fucking ugly and she's Supergirl. It's the only thing. Like,
it's also no one cares about
shit
Supergirl.
Yeah,
it's not even a culture war thing. I don't give a shit about which side. It's like the Supergirl thing is that answer she gave is just okay. She's a young Hollywood actress. What do you expect her to say? Like, do you expect her to say something differently? It's not shocking at all.
But even reading into one comment she makes on a thing and then saying, "Oh, this is a fucking send up of the whole project," it's like, no, it's an offhand comment in a fucking interview. Like, why are you shitting your pants over like nothing? Are you clutching? It's basically clutching at straws, right?
I think James
Supergirl
Gunn
thing,
just
I do
blows.
think people,
That's my
yeah.
opinion.
But also the Supergirl thing, that does seem like an overreaction. Who gives a shit? It's a fantasy thing, and she's a Hollywood actress. Like, how do you expect her to act? But Daly has a good point. Yeah, if Nolan just wanted to have his artistic interpretation, like, why was Oppenheimer so accurately cast then? Why didn't he cast the same way as Oppenheimer or Dunkirk?
I never seen
Yes.
those, but I
It's-
do
I like
know
It's
that.
because we're close. Sorry.
Oh, go on, Jake.
We're closer to those events in history, Irene, so the effect is like more amplified. Like the more modern the era, I genuinely see the Odyssey era as like some made up fantasy thing to ascribe in each generation to be interpreted in different ways. It isn't like a fully historical account, whereas
I
those
guess
events in those films are historical accounts, right?
I guess I don't see the Odyssey that way. It is it is obviously partially mythological, but it is still Greek, and it should be historical fantasy, right? And so if that, I think that description makes a lot of sense. Where you can't, if you want to just like make everybody blue, that would be a little weird unless it's an Indian thing. But it feel like it's set in history, but there's magic there. That's what I personally would immerse me in the Odyssey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see that.
Yes. I have a metaphor for, I want to tell you guys a few anecdotes about that I've heard about the Odyssey where you can assign weight to some of this. I think this is like, I might have heard more than you guys, and I assign weight to the stuff more than you guys. But the Odyssey has like tells for me that I know it's going to be good, and I'll tell you what they are. But the metaphor is, I heard this a long time ago. It was a Mike Cernovich argument while debating people against Obama as a good president. And Cernovich was like, Obama killed a lot of civilians with drone strikes. And it was kind of as drone strike technology was coming up. So they hadn't even like kind of figured it out yet. So they way overused it, and they killed way too many civilians. And Cernovich is like, you can never argue that he would be a good president because you will immediately lose any argument because that's the ultimate negative kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so, it's like ascribing weight to the stuff. So there's some stuff in the Odyssey, like they say that, that Nolan doesn't like to use CGI. So for the Cyclops sequence, they shot it in Zeus's cave in Greece, which is like the actual cave where there's legends. They needed special permission to shoot there. It's this like historical cave, and they had to set up a
That's really
soundscape.
cool.
Yeah. And they had to set up a soundscape within the cave they made a 60-foot puppet of the Cyclops. And so they did all this crazy shit to make it work.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, that just sounds amazing to me. And then, so one other like random one is they shot the whole movie on IMAX. This gets memed a little bit, but there's some interesting stuff. Like, so there's actually kind of a lot of stuff, but one of them is that the reel, like when you load the film, it only lasts for 3 minutes. So they can only shoot for 3 minutes at a time, which totally changes like the experience,
What?
especially compared to digital. But that is a limitation that oddly enough, like I just know that helped the movie. That's like weird.
That
how
sounds
that works.
insane and illogical.
Yeah. And then the other funny thing is
a TikTok clip.
they shot everything, like on location. So they're in actual boats on the sea, and all the actors were puking. So they got footage of all the actors puking. So like, it's just like that would never happen if you're shooting AI slop green screen Marvel movie, So yeah, you have a 60-foot Cyclops. You got people puking. You got real locations. The only kind of like thing that's kind of a bummer is the cast, and there's arguments to that too, where like Like, is that when Frank Miller was working with Robert Rodriguez and they were casting Sin City? Frank Miller said, "How come we're casting like Bruce Willis and stuff? Like, can't we cast like some people who have like, that character actors that we haven't seen before?" And Robert Rodriguez was like, "Well, these people are like the best though. They're really good at what they do." And I was like, I can kind of see that too. Like Matt Damon, he's a good actor. He works really hard. Even like how good an actor he is, like he actually will like work 12-hour days in the rain for 9 months
I don't
straight.
mind Matt Damon. He's a little baby face, but I don't mind him as much. Though,
Yeah.
like, man, Oscar Isaac would be a really good Odysseus. I like him
yeah,
as an
dude,
actor
he
a lot,
totally
but
would.
I think he would have been better.
He reminds me of Amanda Sanchez.
I think he would
played
be
him
better.
already.
I thought Tom Hardy would be good too, but maybe not. But I like Tom Hardy. I
True.
just like him.
No.
Tom Hardy, yeah, a little rough
Little
Tom
baby
Hardy
face,
from
but-
Taboo back in the day.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, it
He's
is a
someone a
little
little older.
you cast in your head or whatever. But so I don't know. So yeah, like we're just weighing like yeah, the casting, because even the historical stuff, those are the negatives. Historical stuff, casting, 60-foot Cyclops puppet that is real. It's shot in Zeus's cave. Oh, the other thing they say, because I've read so much about it, but they say Cersei's sequence, she's the one that turns them into pigs in the story or whatever. They say it's the best in the movie, and her performance as Cersei is, people are comparing it to Heath Ledger's Joker. They say it's the best sequence in the movie. They say it's the first time Nolan's gone this level of horror. And they say it's the tensest moment since Interstellar's docking sequence. It's all like hype, but I just can't wait. I want to see it and see what.
No, I want it to be good. I'm not hyped about it, but I do want it to be good. I'm not chomping at the bit for it to suck. The cave thing is
that's a
cool.
good basic rule post culture war. If we're trying to, I think we all should aspire to that. And yeah, like not rooting against movies, because why would you? I think a little bit is like the only reason you're rooting against movies. War.
Yeah, I think some people definitely do root against it. They just want to be mad, but that's not really how I see it. I really like Christopher Nolan. I like almost everything that he's made. It just feels like maybe it's because he's coming from sci-fi, and I do feel like this is so sci-fi feeling, like what you said, sci-fi coded. And why didn't he just make it set in space and shit? It just doesn't fit what in my head I want to see with the Odyssey. But I could be surprised. Probably won't.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
So with Dune, really fast, or what was I gonna say? Well,
I was
so
just
yeah,
gonna read Rushwick's comment. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, I guess I'll go, because unless you want to go.
No, Rushbrook
go?
is right.
I guess
Rushbrook
I'll
says
go.
modern day dialogue you saw in the trailer is
You
my
wanna
biggest
go?
disappointment in the film.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I disagree, but it's okay. Yes. Well, so Dune 3 though. Dune's weird because I kind of didn't like Dune 1. I really like Dune 2. And Dune 3 looks like also one of the most awesome things I've ever seen. I can't wait. The trailer was really good. So that trilogy's kind of weird. I just wish maybe it's just the way stories go and they kind of ramp up. Because story in part 1's like sort of simple. Like they come to Arrakis, they land, they like hang out, they get killed, they hide out in the desert, and then it ends. They don't even get their revenge until Dune 2.
I think they had to keep it simple though, because I think they were trying to just let the story sink in, because there is a lot to take in, and they were trying to balance, this is a normie-ish audience, and you have to make it understandable for them, because if you just throw you in the deep end with Dune, it's a lot.
Yeah.
I like the Dune movies. I just don't like Zendaya's casting. Everything else
I want
is
to
really
hear
good.
Jake's opinion
Even
of
with
the
the
Dune
changes.
movies.
I think that Irene's hate against Zendaya is completely unfounded. I think she's the Idris Elba of the Dune movies. She's
Oh
such a
my
good
God.
actress that she transcends. She can play whoever she wants. She's such
Really?
a great actress.
Now,
She's
are
like-
you?
Yeah,
are
she's
you
a
memeing?
redhead in the books.
I'm
Whatever.
always memeing.
I like Zendaya. I think she's great.
Great, good
What do you
for
like
you.
her in?
You're wrong.
I like her in everything. I don't have Zendaya exhaustion. That's what Critical Drinker
I
said.
definitely do. It's not even that I don't like her. I just think she's miscast so often. I don't get it. She
Why
just
don't we
doesn't
pull
fit
up-
these
Yeah.
roles.
I
that they
think
cast
I
her
think
as.
I think Pear likes known faces.
Say that again?
I think Pear likes. Am I really quiet for some reason?
No, it's
You're a
just
little
sometimes
quiet.
you're breaking up a
It's
little.
popping a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Bit. Yeah.
I think Pear likes known faces. Like
Oh,
because
known
he
faces?
Yeah, did it sound like gnomes' faces? He
Yeah.
doesn't.
Gnome
You don't seem to
faces.
have. You don't seem to have fatigue with anyone.
Yeah. This is the Dune 3 trailer. So they said this is shot on film for the first time. The other two weren't. And you can see it, especially in a couple shots. You can see the film grain, and it's super exciting.
Yeah.
Super fun.
I hope Jason Momoa
This looks
wins.
good.
Yeah. Actually,
Well-
speaking of casting, freaking Momoa bugs me. But
What?
whatever.
Outta
No,
here,
There you
dude.
he's
go.
great. He's great
There you go.
casting for Duncan.
Momoa's
Yeah,
awesome.
the Florence
How do you-
Pugh actress is okay. The
I don't know about
Florence
this.
Pugh,
Robert
she
Pattinson's
is great. She's not. That's not really how the princess. They did make changes for the movies, obviously, but because the visuals I think are so awesome. I've been very, very lenient with the casting, and I think Paul is very well cast, and Jessica is well cast. So I'm
Jessica?
only picking Jessica, his mom, Paul's mom.
It's just
so
odd
I-
that they have
The
such
only
like normal
thing,
names.
after sitting on it and being really thinking about it, I just really think Zendaya doesn't fit. She doesn't look like Chani at all. She doesn't act like Chani. Chani is a different character in the books entirely, and that pisses me off.
See, you can't have a movie or a book with a character named Chani and then some chick named Jessica. What's up with that?
Because they're different
Yeah.
ethnicities. And it's the
Oh,
future.
yeah,
Who
that's
gives a
true.
fuck?
It is. It's different planets
Yeah,
or
like
whatever.
Paul, Leto, Jessica, they're like normal. Chani is from like some desert tribe. Gonna
Yeah.
have a weird name.
Yeah, it's
You know, they say in this trailer, oh, look at that shot. They say Robert Pattinson plays a shapeshifter. And
Uh-huh.
they say one of the shots of Zendaya is her doing a Robert Pattinson impression, which is really cool.
What?
cool.
Or
Oh,
she
so
says-
he shapeshifts into Zendaya's character?
Yeah. And he says at that point, he says, like, what does it feel like to be immortal like the rest of us, Paul, or something like that. But it's Zendaya saying it as Robert Pattinson.
That's interesting. And
I look
somehow
forward to
the
being
Robert,
completely nonplussed by her performance.
but when he does shapeshift, somehow he's better looking as Robert Pattinson. You know,
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson is much better looking than Zendaya.
damn,
Robert Pat.
Robert.
You know, one way I could explain this too is if there are any people in the chat, they're like they have my exact taste or whatever. It would be a Venn diagram of people who are really looking forward to the Odyssey and really looking forward to the resurrection of the Christ and the movie, Mel Gibson movie.
The real life event.
Yeah, because it hadn't happened yet. You all know, but no. Yes, which I'm like, is there anyone? I feel like that's a good split. That's a good way to define my.
I don't think
unique-
Zendaya is going to be in that one.
Yeah,
You can't watch.
that'd
You can't be excited for
Phil.
it because there's no Zendaya.
Zendaya is playing Jesus Christ
No.
in that film.
Oh, perfect casting.
She's the Idris Elba of the Bible, Phil.
No. Idris Elba's the only. It's Sir Idris Elba now. He hasn't been knighted. I want you to know.
You know
By
what-
the king.
You know what they're saying is Robert Pattinson. He signed on for Batman Part 2, and it had like rewrites and casting issues. It got delayed for like 2 years,
Yeah.
and in that 2 years, he's made like 6 or 7 movies.
Mhm.
So people are like, this is Robert Pattinson's Batman 2 delay era, and they list the movies, and it's like they're kind of crazy. So it's like The Odyssey, Dune 2, there maybe a few other crazy ones. But he's had a good run, but I wonder if people will get Pattinson fatigue, which I do not have yet.
I've had it since Twilight.
Yeah.
He's
I saw-
actually a
I
good
did see-
actor.
This scene here is someone memed it online, and they're like, when you're 5 years old and your mom takes you through the scary car wash.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This trailer,
Aw.
I'm
Oh, wait,
worried if it
Anya's in
gives
this
too much
movie?
away.
Is that my girl Anya?
Yeah.
Taylor Joy
ATJ.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
she
she's awesome.
plays
played
she plays the
Princess
sister.
Peach in
Wait.
the Mario movie.
Do you have
Oh, I didn't
ATJ
know that.
fatigue? Anyone? They're all.
I like Anya Taylor-Joy. I think she's
No,
really
she's
good.
great. I'm just
I
not
got
gonna-
Duncan Idaho fatigue. God damn.
No,
Who's
man, Momoa is all he's first of all he's easy to cast and he's a good actor. So I like him almost everything I've seen him in.
He's fun.
Bancroft said Dennis explained on film it's important to make the Fremen look different. But Chani is half not Fremen. So
Oh.
I do understand that though, but she's half not Fremen.
I don't.
I guess they kind of solved that in the film by changing the casting of Liet Kynes, however the fuck you pronounce that, but still, it's annoying.
He looks like Sub-Zero.
Yeah, it looks super cool. It's cool he puts the knife on his forehead.
What's that?
Paul's
mean?
cool.
Does Jason win? Does Momoa kill everybody and become king? Spoiler
Who
for me.
knows? I feel like
Yeah,
the trailer
totally.
gives some spoilers.
I don't have nothing
kinda-
about this.
Oh, can I dig? I
Spoilers.
do. This bugs me though. This bothers me. I don't like bad physics in movies, and this is bad physics because something moving through the sand like that would have displaced sand in front of it, so there's no way it could pull all the way up to you. Like she
You'd
would
sink.
fall
That
in
is
quicksand
some
and get covered in
autism
sand.
level
That would be
Yeah.
cool.
with physics.
I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, he looks.
That's how I felt about the sandworms. I didn't think they would work.
He looked really gross here. What happened to him?
He's been
Bancroft,
aged
he
up.
also he's being fucked up by becoming Worm King slowly. He also explained her different reaction to Paul marrying
Worm
Fatty.
King?
I haven't seen. I guess I should watch. I'll watch Dennis's explanations. I
What's a Worm
I
King?
like that Chani was. Don't worry about it.
It's in the sewers. There's like when a
I don't
bunch
know.
of worms cling together, and
Paul
Wait, is this like-
eventually becomes some
Oh,
like
one
Worm
life.
King emperor?
He controlled the worms.
Yeah, well, no.
Like
he becomes a
what
worm.
happened to
The books
Fry
are
when he
weird.
had all
Yeah,
those
he-
worms?
he has the wrong type of worms, Phil. That's why he's aging. They're slowly deteriorating his body.
Fry had the right ones.
I want to see
They're-
this. I've liked the
they're
movie
all-
so far.
They're raping his Abdullah Ablangata 24/7.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
There you
fun.
go.
I think we might be in a little era of good movies here. There's quite a few fun ones coming out.
There's also no I'm sorry, I keep going on. There's also no chemistry between these two.
Yeah, no cap.
Okay, how you
Yeah.
can tell there's no chemistry is I bet there's very little porn, AI porn of these two together.
You know what?
That's true.
They-
You want to cast couples that people want to draw porn of.
No, AI porn fake deepfakes of them fucking.
I don't give a fuck if I would be forgiving of Chani looking different if there was chemistry and I felt like she was charismatic. I'll shut up about it now, but that's what bothers me.
What?
It's in that frame. She's thinking of Tom Holland, and he's thinking of the witch. What's her face? Sister of the family that you know. What I'm talking about Kim Kardashian.
Oh yeah, the Kardashian. Yeah,
He's
he's
thinking
dating one
about
of the
Kardashian.
Kardashians.
She's thinking about Tom Holland.
Just cast
and-
one of the Kardashians and give her a tan. And
Yeah.
They probably can't act.
you need the actors to actually like each other and be attracted.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that. You know, one thing that happened with
Not gonna be
Zendaya, those people are a few years behind on their reaction to her because she's been growing up before our eyes. She's like 29 now. And she got like a fashion designer like 2 years ago or something. So now if you look at all her, she's kind of fun in public. She's always wearing really cool dresses. She always looks cool. She looked frumpy and weird for a long time. And that's when all the memes of her being a monkey and stuff. And
No, so she on the red carpet. That's another problem. It's like
You all gotta read.
aside from the casting choices and her as an actress, on the red carpet she always looks awesome. So she has Laura Roach as a stylist, And so she kills it on the red carpet, and she looks really good.
Oh,
And for
Rose.
some reason, in every single movie I've seen her in, it's like even when she's not playing a drug addict, like in Euphoria, like they make her look like shit, and I don't understand why. But in real life, she looks great. So I
Yeah.
just feel like they're kind of like being mean to her on in every movie she's in.
They were doing that to Sydney Sweeney for a while too. It's a weird thing Hollywood does for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they would like make her look all baggy and cover her up.
They
Yeah.
really went to town on Elliot Page.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
I got her right here.
Then they went a bit too.
Now I'm a big Roald Dahl fan, as you guys know. If they were to do a remake of James and the Giant Peach,
Oh,
It-
no.
it is-
This isn't mean. No, but this isn't mean. Literally, I think this has been in the background of my head since seeing Shim. Yeah,
You
it looks.
see, she could do a British accent, right?
Yep.
That's
Oh, I'm not
the life
afraid of you.
for me.
I'm sure.
They
It's
thought
the
that
life
was
for
going to
me.
be. They thought that was going to be such a hit.
James and the Giant Peach?
The medley song. That's
Dude,
the life,
the life for me. Dude, it stuck with that movie's great. Get out of here. That's the life for me.
Says Phil, who hates musicals over here.
No, I don't like the gay musicals. All right.
The gay musical. Only the straight
Yeah,
musical.
well-
Oh, he only
Like
likes the Michael
Hairspray.
Jackson biopic.
Yeah, which blew up your boy Nolan's Oppenheimer, bent it over and moonwalked all over that piece of crap movie.
Says
Okay,
Michael.
I like Michael Jackson, and I also like Oppenheimer.
Michael is now the highest grossing biopic. And what if
Grossed
It-
everyone out.
your Odyssey doesn't make $1 billion and Michael will
I
be
think-
king?
Yeah. We can have that little for fun bet of like eating crow, but I think it'll make $1 billion easy. I kind of
Easy.
secretly hope it might make $2 billion. But there is
Only if one of you-
something to be said for, I mean, like the culture warriors, YouTube people they're rooting for it to fail and they won't go see it. That will amount to something.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
I don't know. I'm not rooting for it to fail. I just genuinely am not excited.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Well,
just
I got my tickets already. I'm going next week.
Wait, she's not here. I'll have to play the part now. I'm not rooting for it to fail. I just can't see how it's going to achieve the Goliath task of actually making me give a single shit about it.
Shut up, Irene.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. I don't like Hamilton or Hairspray. Grease, great movie.
Thanks, Jake.
Mary Poppins, great. Any movie with musical songs in it that have a good plot are good.
The Little Mermaid, Hercules, Aladdin.
Hercules. Yeah, all that Disney
Mhm.
stuff's great. Classic. Don't
Little
remake
Shop
it.
of
You know
Horrors.
what I hear? What does suck is the Moana live action. I hear that blows.
Yeah, none of the
Yeah, I
live
heard that's
action ones are
not
very good.
so great.
There's no reason to
You see
remake
And I
the
can see-
hideous crap.
movie live action.
I might be guilty of sort of rooting for those to
Timothy
fail.
Yeah, we should pull up the hideous crab from freaking the remake. They did a realistic crab. That whole film, the only reason that film is any good, it's not the stupid girl jumping around with this magic water rock trying to implant it in it's the giant crab singing about how shiny it is, and they replaced the beautiful cartoon crab with a hideous monstrosity.
Yeah, it's scary. That's gonna scare all
remake
the kids.
crab. I don't know if they even use Jermaine. Are all the voices the same? Is it still voiced by Jermaine Clement?
I have no idea. I also haven't seen the original Moana, so
You should just watch that one song.
I will.
I'm gonna
Moana
read
was
a
meh.
few more, just a few. Then we still gotta do your guys' weeks. I think. Not
Oh yeah, I
that
forgot
care,
about
but
that.
ju-
Hey,
you know,
Camel's here. What's up?
We gotta
Camel?
go through that whole rigmarole. We gotta keep up appearances. But real quick, this guy says, based on new evidence, researchers have reconstructed what King of Dal Riata and the Pix Kenneth McAlpin looked like.
I'm not smart enough to understand that.
Ormond Hightower versus Daemon Targaryen.
Ah!
Oh, look at this. This guy, Brian.
Yeah.
So we talk about him on my channel sometimes. This is the billionaire who's doing everything in his power to live forever. Have you guys heard
Right.
about this?
Yeah, now he got super AIDS. He's gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got stomach AIDS and he doesn't know why. And people were like,
Because
"Dude,
he's-
you were
I mean,
vegan."
Because it happened because he challenged God. He was like, "Ha, fuck you. All I have to do is steal my son's blood for the rest of my life, and then keep having more sons."
That could be it. These blood
And then God is like,
transfusions.
how about fuck you? I'm gonna make
If
this
you're
stomach
like-
sound."
Trying to health max, why would you go on a vegan diet? That's the most retarded thing.
Yeah,
She only
Kevin
counts.
Smith's doing it.
yeah. Listen to Basic Bitch Soccer Mom Health Meme Advice. Dreams Uncharted. Dreams Uncharted's a cool account. Has cool comics. You know, sort of one of the boys.
Cool.
Here's this guy.
Yeah, that's great. He is so characterable. To be healthy, just eat lots of meat and move a lot. Exercise and eat protein. That's it.
Whoa, I don't know about the whole moving a lot thing. I think
Yeah,
eat
you
a lot
gotta
of
be
people
Well,
sit
to
in a
each their
chair all day.
own.
Yo, I did 20 minutes on the step climber
20
yesterday.
is too much, Phil.
It was 20. No, dude, I was drenched.
Nice.
Yeah.
Breaking a big sweat, having a schwitz. It's good
Good
for
for
you.
you.
Dripping. It was dripping from my
That's
chin,
one thing
chin,
Holland
chin.
said. He goes, "Have you had a schwitz yet today? Is it because you're too lazy?"
Yeah, it's good.
Um,
And I went swimming too.
Jake, tell me what you think about this. Types of Englishmen. French Normans. Wait, we'll start from this side. Native Britons. Swarthy and hobbit-like. They are the aboriginal inhabitants of Britain. They are of middling intelligence and naturally subservient to their betters. Then there's
Oh
the
my God.
Celto-Germanics. Descendant of various pre-Norman invaders, they are brutish and stupid and have yet to master even the English language. They tend to be unruly and antisocial, but easy to manipulate. And then there are the French Normans, a small minority of almost identical to the average Frenchman. They have ruled England since the 11th century and preserved their existence by creating the British class system. They include the nobility and every Briton who ever achieved anything of note.
I think
Damn.
there's a more accurate image of the three types of Englishmen. There's the council estate dad who really loves the England team, and he just shouts football every set. That's him right there. Doesn't understand why his son would choose to be gay, but you know it's how it's what happened. And then you've got, I don't even know what Mr. Bean would be.
Mr. Bean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, what even is Mr. Bean? That's
He
Jake
doesn't
and
even
Jake.
look British.
He's a very
He
rare.
He looks Moorish.
Yeah, he's kind of like the kid in
No.
school that would give. We had a kid in school who so every single time we had to do rugby, people would like bully him in the locker room so that our teacher, our rugby teacher, who was also an English teacher, would like sit us all down and like all have a massive conversation about how we shouldn't bully this one guy. And people
Yeah.
only did it so we didn't have to go outside and play rugby. It was-
That is messed up.
I always thought
Yeah,
Mr.
they-
Bean looked Indian.
A little
Yeah, he
bit. The
doesn't
thing
look
is, Phil,
very British,
if you change the skin color of all Indian people, they just look like British people.
Oh,
It's horrifying, which is why what's happened. I guess it's a match.
Oh, they just
Oh,
walked
I
in, huh?
can kind of see that. By the way, we got 22 people watching, which is good for a top secret live stream with no promotion whatsoever. 'cause
welcome.
We're doing it secretly.
Well, Phil did a tweet, and I
Yeah,
did
you're
retweet
welcome.
it, so we are
I
putting
told him
in
to
some
delete it.
effort.
I'm supposed
Well,
to.
don't.
yes. So, who wants to do their week? Someone do their week. Phil? Yeah, I'm going down the. You want to do it?
Sure. I've been doing second gym this week, some of the days, which means now I have another gym that I go to in the morning. I wake up early and then I do some cardio and then go for a little dip, which is what in America we call swimming.
A schwitz?
Yeah.
I thought it was like
Uh,
you rub on your gums.
And then I'll go to work and then do second gym after work, which is pretty cool.
What about second breakfast?
Yeah, second. If I could get to sleep tonight, well, maybe we'll do an early morning gym tomorrow. But Last weekend I had off, so I started writing the second chapter of the next Magic Cop because the first chapter is almost finished. So that's awesome. I'm 5 pages into that, and this weekend hopefully I'll deep dive back into that one, and which means I just have to get Magic Cop that first chapter colored, and we could release that sometime soon. So maybe by the end of the year, that'll be going. Everything else just been grinding, working, and planning for Bell County Comic Con, which is coming up soon in a couple weeks. So I'm going to be doing a lot of printing here. Very
Bill's
soon.
drawing the print for that, right?
No, not me.
Wow.
Not me. It's Chad, our boy Chad Townsend, who's coming out as well. He's a Texan. Is that what you call it? He's a Texan. You guys want to see it? I could show you guys the print.
Sure.
Let's see it.
Fully colored print?
Fully colored. I had to do. I want credit on these colors too, because I had to.
Just try to take credit for the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm taking credit for the whole thing.
Just say you drew it. You learned to draw overnight.
So it's you'll know it's Chad here. Here, let me see if I have you seen this yet, Per?
No,
you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it colored.
Oh, okay. So you saw Percival then. Well, here it is. Here's the colors. So it's me, Per, Vaughn, and Chad. And here's the badass print.
As your characters.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. So we wanted some cheesecake on there. So Vaughn has a new chick called Vivacity on the Phenomenova team. So she's up front. We got Percival here looking like a badass with his sword. We got Black Phantom and then Krim in the background there.
All
and this
right.
will be at Bell, and we're going to do a little stamp rally. Now I got to pair. If you still have your stamp, that means I don't have to make you another one. I'm going to make some stamps for the other guys here.
I'll double check tomorrow and let you know. I'm pretty sure I got it.
Yeah, I could just reprint it if you don't have it. But yeah, just let me know. So this will be available at Bell County. So this is August 1st through 2nd. And we're going to be doing a lot of printing for that, driving out some books, having a good time, and seeing what the con's all about. I hear it's been growing, and I'm excited to get out there, sell some books.
Cool.
And then right after that, for us, we're going to be fulfilling Man with No Strings 2, because I think the weekend following is the 6th, and that's when the campaign is closing. And then all those other covers are coming down. It'll just be the newsprint covers. We'll be printing and shipping that out. So that's sweet. Really excited about that. But other than that, that's been it. Just moving forward on the grind.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah, that's been my week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what Bell County is like for you guys. So.
Yeah. Hopefully, I hear it's great. So
I'm gonna suck up to Iconic a ton.
Okay.
And maybe a little bit to Ripa versus Hush Rippasend.
Okay. Yeah, talk to Eric Canetti. He'll be there too. He's been
I'm gonna suck up
lately.
Canetti a ton. I'm just gonna suck up to everyone I can.
What about me?
You should get like padded knees so you can be on your knees most of the time when you're around.
Oh my god.
Knee pads. They call them knee pads over here.
Yeah, little knee
in
pads.
America.
Yeah, Iconic. Everyone. I was gonna say Iconic and Eric, but everyone is really nice and cool. I haven't met the Ripa people in person. Maybe if I do MegaCon next year, that would be.
Yeah,
cool.
I've only met Eric once at Matsuri. Dude, that was freaking forever ago. In Houston. Was that Houston? No. Yeah, Houston.
Yeah, that's somewhere in Texas.
God, look at Camel. He says, "Is that holofoil?" No, Camel, it's not holofoil, because you won't tell me you're holofoil guy. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just
why
got
didn't
that
you
comment,
make
which
it
is
holofoil?
hilarious,
It's a
Camel.
total disaster, Phil.
No, it's an inside joke. It's pretty funny. Henry says, "Love Kids."
It's really funny. This joke that you don't get, it's so funny.
If I can't explain it, you guys, you'd had to be there.
Thanks.
But I understand, Camel. Michael saying pear sucking off all the iconic creators.
It did sound like you were saying sucking off.
I'm
You
gonna
said
suck
sucking.
up.
You said sucking up to, right?
Sure.
Yeah, well, we'll cross those bridges when we come to them. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Oh my! You heard it here
Whoa,
first,
that could
everybody.
come.
I'm saying, if I get invited to a late night hotel room, like the old Hollywood situation, they'll deal with the devil.
Yes.
We'll see what I'm willing to do.
Don't
I'll
do
find
it!
out. Yeah.
Don't do it!
Did I show this off already? I got this. Right?
Is the Elsewhere?
Tried to make it big. Sorry.
Did I not show this
Nice.
off yet? Yeah, I got the John Byrne Elsewhere X-Men thing. It'll
Nice.
sit on my shelf until I get to it.
How
I
many
don't-
volumes is that eventually going to be, Phil?
3.
Okay, cool. That's
Yeah,
great.
they're releasing 1 a year. So
I have no interest in like those characters of that world or anything, but though that particular book makes me interested to read it, just because it's like one guy's very good fan fiction of all that stuff. It feels like it would be a condensed experience that would have so much passion in it that it would be good.
that was my kind of take on it as well, where I most likely wasn't going to get it, but because of all of the hubbub around it, and when I went to my comic shop, it was like advertised at the front counter. There's like a little pamphlet taped to the counter, and I'm like, oh, do you still have any of these? And they had like 10 up on the wall. So I'm like, I guess I'll buy it. It's only
I
freaking
wish I had one.
$40.
Where I
It's
am now would
only
get it.
$40. So
Yeah, I wonder if you can get it on eBay. I mean, not eBay, Amazon.
I bet you can. If yeah, you might be more likely to get it in a store, just
No,
because
it's
I
right
heard this.
here.
So you got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, right here. $39.99.
Yeah, it's a good price, I think, for that amount of work.
Glorious.
Jake, how's your week?
My week has been pretty good. I'm glad that we kind of took a week off last week because we had to put the final touches on the rocket, and it has taken like a week to get here. But yeah, I'm no longer in America. I am now on the moon.
The moon. I remember that. Yeah.
Far away from England as I
Amazing.
could possibly be. Not going back, and I think I'm going to stay on the moon for like a year until I'm back in for Heroes. But yeah,
Oh hell yeah. Are you
Nice.
gonna take up whaling while you're up there?
I don't know. Maybe I could go for a walk outside and check out if there's any whales, but I don't. I forgot to bring my spacesuit with me, so I just have to stay in here.
So you're trapped on the moon base for a year.
That's
one
cool.
whole year.
Hopefully
Yeah.
you get a lot of work done.
Well, very nice.
Nice. Reenie, how's
You
your
have
week?
really good internet from the moon. I'm shocked.
Really. Well, I'm the only one up here using it, so
That's good.
That's no moon, says Bancroft.
Oh yeah, that's a good quote. I knew someone who got that as a tattoo. So okay, tattoo.
What's that?
I know it
quote
looks
from?
pretty. It looks pretty moony out there.
Oh, I see
Yeah, it
you're on
looks
a
pretty
moon.
moony.
I just
It
saw.
You
was
have
the
some
whole-
friends. You have like
it
a
was
whole
the whole
little moon thing.
That was
I haven't been,
no reaction.
I have been
That's no moon
scrolling
is
through
a
Twitter.
quote. Irene was asking because she has no media literacy. She was like, "What? That's from Star
Yes.
Wars." That's what Obi-Wan
Oh. Oh! I remember now.
said.
You played
Obi-Wan.
Planetoidy Mooney before.
To be fair, it's not media literacy. It's whatever else.
It's what?
It's not lack of media literacy. It's just that you haven't seen shit. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's a very
Same
polite
thing.
way of putting it.
You're not missing anything.
I have seen Star Wars. I just only saw it once, and
Yeah.
I don't get references.
I suppose I do have one photo to share because TC was asking for it.
Oh,
It's only
okay.
the most famous movie of all time. Is
So,
Star
yeah,
Wars the most famous movie of all
No.
time? No, it's Michael Jackson!
No. I was looking at this photo.
He was
and
looking
at the
Jared
image right
reaction
here.
was-
So luckily for me, they have the same old Pokemon arcade machines that I had when I was in Asian Land last time up here on the moon.
Yeah.
I forgot my spacesuit, so I can't go outside. But
This is what you've been doing.
they've had like 4 generations of fucking tokens that I didn't get while I was here away from here. I was so bummed. But yeah, so I went to a freaking 7-Eleven, which we also have on the moon, and
Wow.
I played this for 1 hour, and I'm only missing 2 of them. Last time it took the whole trip to get like almost the whole set.
You're too
This
good
time
now.
it's like, I know, it was bully. It was like pure Bancroft fabled like luck streak where you just if it's hot, you got to keep going. Kept going, almost got a full set. But yeah, so that's the Pokemon update for TC. Is the same old waste of money, same old machines, but new tokens. But yeah, other than that, I've been trying to get back into drawing Connell. So like the current book, I think I'm doing something that people shouldn't really do. Like it was 30 pages, and I wanted to add a couple more, right? Like a couple of spreads to amplify some moments. And when I was calculating in my mind, like, I could add a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm like, that comes up to like about 10 pages. I can now tell everyone it's a 40-page thing. So I'm now actually coming to writing out those pages. And the original was so perfectly paced. And it's been in layout form for probably over a year at this point. And I've looked over it. I worked with a different artist, and then like I've been back and forth. They did their inked version, lost the files, so I couldn't print their version, and now I'm redoing it. And it feels very weird to add actual scenes, not just like double page spread expansions of key moments, like actually adding scenes into the flow. And at this point, I can't tell if they're actually good. It's like on paper, I think they're good. But because I've looked at it so much for like the last year, it's hard to tell if in practice they're actually good. But
This is regarding the pacing, because you're happy with
Yeah.
what they're adding, but you're worried it might accidentally be making it worse.
Yeah, but I think that there's a non-zero chance that it's making it worse. But there
Or
is like
It's not exactly it's making it worse, but it's like you could do all that. I feel like this is a deep-seated fear that a lot of people have. If you do all this work and you look at the old version and you read it a few months later, you're like, "Fuck, this one's better."
Yes, yeah.
You gotta let it sit for a bit. I did that once, and sometimes you just need to get an idea out, and then come back and be like, okay, I got that idea out, and that new version, you can only maybe take 10% of it and integrate it, but the old version was better. But like, I think what it sounds like from what you're doing, it's probably not that. You're just expanding what existed, right? So
Yeah.
you
So
just need to sit on it and get used to the changes.
there was a double page spread that was one montage sequence of kind of Brimdoom and Connell hanging out and growing up. And I've been telling people the book is like Connell tries to redeem this dragon kind of thing. And it really felt like that sequence was just very fast. And I think if people like Brimdoom, they're actually going to want to see more of Connell and Brimdoom hanging out rather than just like plot. Because the whole thing was this perfectly kind of... It was efficient. It was very efficient. It moved very quickly. But yeah, it didn't really stand around to smell the daisies sometimes. So like, yeah, that double page spread is expanded to 6 overall pages that expands out some of the moments that were in it and adds like one new scene in the middle of it. And yeah, so I feel like I'm playing with fire basically. I'm very happy to be like adding these pages and getting to draw these characters doing more stuff. But yeah, I'm like low key like, is this ruining it or is it helping it transcend into making it even more memorable because they get to see the characters doing more stuff together.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's so hard to make those decisions as a creator because there's so many paths you could carve for your story, and what's the right
Yeah.
thing to do, you know?
Yeah,
But
sometimes just maybe getting someone who's never read it before to read it and give you feedback is one way, or just letting it sit for a couple
Yeah.
of weeks and coming
Yeah,
back
sitting
to it.
on
Two-
it.
One thing is, in general, philosophically, I like the sound of spending time with the characters. That sounds funner to me than the super efficient. The other thing though is for movies with DVDs and shit, when they do the director's cut where they put back in all the deleted scenes, I always hate the director's cuts, and I always love the shorter versions because you're like, oh, I know why they fucking cut it. This is boring. Get this fucking shit out of here. But yeah.
Well, okay. Funnily enough, the one scene I added. Remember that one criticism you had when you read it of like, this thing is confusing. How does this happen? It's that scene. It's those two panels expanded into a whole scene that deals with it.
Oh, that sounds perfect then. I support
There
that.
you go. Because that happened almost off camera. It was so quick, and now it's a whole scene dedicated to it. So.
Mhm.
But yeah, other than that, like, oh man, I put out a really gay tweet this week. Maybe I could find it and pull it
I
up.
didn't see it.
Did you really not? Did you not? It was just text.
Oh yeah, I have you blocked.
Okay. Following, just copycatting Brandon, then with blocking me.
I'm kidding. It
Wow.
You're just muted.
Is that a Spider-Man popsicle?
That's what I do.
It is.
Wow.
Okay. Maybe I can
Spider-Man.
read it out.
Let's hear this.
Okay.
Wasn't that gay?
Okay, it says, being able to create worlds and stories and characters and conflicts and tensions and releases is the most splendid blessing. Beyond the innately human experience of calm family moments, that is. I should have put that is. I'm grateful to all the Connell backers out there that enabled me to make this mayhem. I've been working on new characters for upcoming stories, and each new rat hole of Deploria that expands out is even more fun and even more shameless, with even more character and even more spice. Thank you for all the creative freedom. Let's build something that will make countless new readers one day say, what the fuck even is this? So, basically, I've been doing a lot.
It's only a little gay.
It's very...
I threw up in my mouth a little bit, but it tasted okay.
Re-swallowed it with pride. But man, I've been doing like character designs here and there for the extra 10-page story and like the second chapter of the main story. And like, man, it's such a high. Like when you start designing characters and like their dynamics appear before you, and you start seeing like whole moments that they could have and like the extra mayhem they could take a story's direction to. It just feels fucking great. It feels like the whole point to life.
That's cool. It does read like you're high a little bit in a good way. And Bancroft roasting you, that's funny. TG roasting you. You know, I was going to say, I told you guys my week when I thought of that idea that I thought improved the story and gave it a nice hook. I was really excited about it. I went straight to Twitter and wrote a big thing.
Yes!
And send. Yeah, and I deleted it because I was like,
You're like, oh, that's too gay.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
It might be in my drafts. Let me see if it's in my drafts.
Pat, I usually do that, and then I do genuinely go, who fucking cares, moron? And then I just don't. This time I was like, no, I'm posting it. I don't care how gay I sound.
Yeah, I was thinking about making a big long post. Not anything like that, but of how I would have made the Supergirl movie better. But then I'm like, who cares? No one cares what I think about it.
I think the older I get, the less energy I have for making long posts waxing poetic about anything on Twitter. Sure. I just don't care. I'm like, here's my art, here's my book, buy my shit.
No, I was so happy.
I don't care about the rest.
Left England in the dust, in a new creative space on the moon, making magic. It just felt great.
Yeah.
Very good. Exciting.
Rini, how was your week?
Me? So, I have
little
updates.
old you.
Little old me. Little me.
Wait,
Well,
Pat, were you looking up that tweet to read it, and then you saw it and like, nah, it's way too gay. I'm not reading this.
Well, I saw a bunch of other ones, and they're all gay. Yeah, I actually didn't see the one I was looking for.
now he's gonna block you. Now that you showed him that tweet, now you're getting blocked by both Phil and Pear.
Muted, just mute me.
Just muted, yeah. That's what I do. I don't block anybody. I just mute you.
It depends on my
I don't
mood.
mute anybody.
I've muted a lot of people over Odyssey discourse.
Well, better than blocking. So, my week. I had a bunch of these. Oh my god, my green screen is being fucky. The Heroes Con preview of Fiendish 3. I mentioned it last time, but this was, anyways, you get it. You've seen the book before. This is a Heroes Con preview of the first 15 pages of Fiendish 3. I have mailed the books I have still left to RJ, and also you know what? I'm just going to turn this off because it's not working.
Should
Okay,
have come to the moon like me instead.
there we go. That's nice. 'Cause
That's
my
your real
background right now
background?
is janky, so I don't want... this better?
It's obviously
know
gonna be the same. It's obviously gonna
I'm
be
just
the
gonna
same.
turn it off. It's an ugly background, and so I didn't want
like it.
to...
It's a weird.
It's so low.
perspective
Yeah,
you
I'm
have,
in.
yeah.
I changed my settings again.
Laptop.
I'm in yet
That's a
another
laptop.
newfangled space. And now you can actually see my fucking stuff. So this is the Heroes Con flyer, and I had a bunch left over. I purposely overprinted it, not only so I wouldn't have to worry about running out at Heroes Con, but so I could send everything that is left to RJ, and everybody who backed Fiendish 3 and got one of the big box tiers, you'll get one of these for free. It'll be included in your package, because I realized some people were saying this was a cool thing to have because you have this like story blurb, this kind of like short truncated version of the story, and obviously this beautiful spread of Kyo's cover. So you'll get one of these, and also the Heroes Con preview of the first 15 pages of Fiendish 3, which is really cool to see in print. This is the first time those pages are in print. So anybody who backed a big box tier on the campaigns for Fiendish 3 will get one of these. And yeah, those have been sent off to RJ. And I have updates for Incurvate as well. I've been running all over the place, so I realized I should be posting on the actual campaign, which that will happen soon as well. But guess what, guys? This has arrived. The hardcover version of Incurvate is here. Proper hardcover, only like
Yay.
a month
awesome.
late. So thanks a lot, dear printer. But it is here. They look great. So I'm glad that it wasn't late and there were printing issues. Like, it was late, but everything turned out beautifully. So these, I know that there's been a little bit of confusion or change. There have been some plans have changed with Incurvate. The soft covers got here weeks ago, but I've decided to add something to the soft covers. So I'll tell you guys all about that in a minute, and I'll post an update. But because I figured the hardcovers aren't here anyways, now that the hardcovers are here, I've told RJ to ship out any orders that are just this, because he has everything else. I signed all the book plates. I've sent that to him, so he has all of that stuff. The thing that I am adding... Oh, hold on. I should flip through the hardcover so you guys can see. Okay, so here is the hardcover, the back and the front. Look, a proper ISBN this time. I'm being a actual serious creator. And here's the front. And when you open it, I chose a nice matte black paper as the whatever you call it, the inner page part. And this page that I wasn't going to add in the hardcover, I decided to add it anyways. So because it's only fair if the interiors are exactly the same between the hardcover and the softcover. Like, the dimensions are different, so I move things around a bit, but other than that, the same material is in each book. And this is where you would put the heart is where you would put the signed book plate over here. So it's there on the soft cover, so it's also here on the hardcover. And then you flip to the next page, and this is the first page of art for the hardcover. And here
Nice.
are the
Favorite
Digimon
spread right there.
pieces. It the interiors came out really nicely on the hardcovers. So on both versions. So yeah, it's A4. It's larger than the softcover. Let me
It's
show
big.
you. Yeah. Yeah, it's like only a few centimeters larger, but it really does make a difference. See, here is the hardcover and here's the softcover. So it really does make
Great.
a difference,
Wow.
even though it's like
Oh man, that's
an
huge.
inch taller, an inch and a half or so. So there you
It's
go.
bigger and harder.
Bigger and harder, yes. Bigger says I'm licking
Tit
each of
leader.
them. No, I am not. I am not doing internet. Right, here you go. Then my internet's
I
cutting
think she
out.
froze. Oh no, there you go.
Is it back?
Yeah, you're good.
Fuck.
You're back. You're fine.
This ice cream's good, by the way.
Yeah, I like how you filtered out the part that didn't need to be the visual and kept in all the sucking noise.
Well, I want you guys to know what's going on
I
over
can't
here.
hear shit. Great. My internet
You
just
ca-
had to
you-
fuck up right when I was trying to show things visually.
It's okay. We
Can't
got
you
this.
hear us anymore? You can't hear us?
Hello,
Okay, Phil.
hello.
While she's trying to figure out how to, do you want to join me on the moon, Phil? Because I have the perfect place for you to hang out.
Yeah, sure.
Do you wanna-
Where do you want me?
You can hang out in my back hole.
Ooh.
Do you want to come to my back hole, Phil?
That looks cool.
This is for checking out the dark side of the moon. This is
Yeah.
I got to keep an eye on Earth at all times, but every now and then I may give some attention to my back hole.
I don't know. It sounds a little sus.
Does it? Why?
You guys been paying attention to this trial that's been going on this week?
Which one? Which one of all the trials?
The assassination trial?
Oh no!
Well, you should.
I was paying attention to the freaking EU wanting to read everyone's chat
interesting.
messages and ramming it through.
Oh, they're doing that?
Yeah. Good job I don't live in the EU anymore. I live on the moon instead.
Yeah, be careful of that moon overlord. We got Epic Gnosis in the chat. What's up, man?
Oh no, Pat came back. I was gonna do a whole. Wait, no.
I
it's on the wrong
tweeted it
way.
out for you, Epic Gnosis.
Wait,
Delete that.
wait. gotta go-
Henry Bemis. No.
I was gonna say Pal is here with me,
Hey. Oh, it's all layered.
but now he came back. Yeah, look, Pat can even go. Look at this. It can turn into an anime thing, and he could be like, "I have come
Whoa.
to destroy the moon."
That's awesome. I wish I was back there.
It kind of looks like I'm like, hey guys.
Yeah.
Couldn't help but notice that no one invited me.
If only I had like shutters. I should put a shutter animation of the windows closing and they slowly close.
You got good taste, TC. TC always has the best taste in chat.
What did he say?
He's
They
been
never go
following
in
the
the
trial
hole.
too.
What have been people saying about the trial of who killed that old Charlie Kirk guy? Was it Candace Owens all along?
Oh my
They say he
fucking god. Okay,
sounds
I
like
can
he
finally
actually
hear
did do
again.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
They say he was
Yeah,
laughing
I
in
can hear
court,
now.
and he definitely did
Ugh.
do it.
What a psycho.
Because
Sorry
there
about
was
that,
kind of
guys.
like conspiracy theories, like maybe he didn't do it for a while. But
Well, fuck that guy. That's what getting in too deep with a crazy ideology does.
it doesn't. I don't know. A lot of stuff doesn't add up. Cartridge size would have blew his head off.
well, yeah, that's true. That stuff is still kind of weird. But yeah,
I mean, that's the main thing. And then also a lot of weird weird things. There's a ring camera footage of his car pulling up that night to his house, and a bald man driving it with 2 other guys in the car that weren't him. And those are
Really?
no one knows who they are. Yeah, that's testament. Well, that's what the people who owned the house that had the ring camera said.
Oh.
A lot of
Well-
sussy wussy going on.
Sussy
think.
wussy. I haven't
Yeah.
looked into it, but I kind of feel like just instinctively there's something sus going on about it, but I can't quite place what it is.
I hope he gets deposed because I want to hear what his
Yeah.
defense is. You know?
Yeah, I want to hear him actually say what happened and
Yeah.
Well, what's his
kind of
plea?
try to clock if something is wrong.
I don't know. I'm not sure what his plea is.
Mm.
All right, I wasn't done showing off my book.
Oh yes.
Oh, really?
Let me show off my book. Let me show
What
off
else
my
you
We were
book.
gonna
I have
get
one more
to the-
thing
I'm
show.
kind of tired of your inside baseball, Irene. We should move on.
Well, she froze.
fuck
She froze
off.
for a little bit.
I have to show. I get to
She
do
still
my
has
week,
time
I
on
get
the
to show off my
clock. Pull the
book.
clock up.
Yes.
please.
I have time on. I was being very efficient, so there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, full screen as well. So, anyways, here's a hardcover. I show you guys the interiors. This is here. So anyone who got the hardcover, RJ should be shipping that out soon. And so for the soft cover, the big holdup, which isn't really a big holdup, it'll only be like another week maybe, is that I have decided I do these things, okay, so I do these things with my campaign where I'm a perfectionist and I end up shooting myself in the foot because I'm a perfectionist. And I recognize that this might be one of those situations. I have decided to add a dust jacket to the soft cover.
Ooh, Dusty
So
Wusty.
this dusty wusty. Anyways, so this is the proof of the dust jacket. They are being created right now, and the cool thing is the boob. Remember, I did that one version where the boob armor was slightly expanded. The dust jacket will be
Like an inflation
that.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's slightly bigger. No, just the boob armor. But the colors are
okay.
slightly different. It'll protect the cover, which is it's this really sensitive, soft touch. So it'll add a little bit of luxury to this edition, and it'll protect the soft cover. And it's like just a tiny little bit different. You can't really see it on the camera, I think, but in person, it's like a huge difference. This is a lot brighter.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
They
I
look
apologize
almost
for that.
exactly the same.
I trademarked.
They are
stuff.
not exactly the same. They really
They
are
look
not.
almost 100%
They
exactly
really
the same.
aren't. They
Egg.
really aren't. It's the camera. Like when the light hits the lamination, it makes it look different on camera. But like this is markedly brighter in person, which I like. So I apologize for the holdup. My aim is to make a better product for all of you. I'm a perfectionist, and I recognize that I shoot myself in the foot sometimes. But that's why the soft covers, I've told RJ to hold off on it right now. Everything else is ready. He has the book plates, he has the prints. I mailed like a 30-pound box to RJ last week, so he has everything else. Inflation boob armor, yeah. TC says he sees the difference. Yes, there is a difference, believe it or not. So, I think it's really cool to have this as a little dust jacket thing. I'm kind of worried that it'll be weird that the soft cover has a dust jacket and the hardcover doesn't, but I think the hardcover already is like the cover. I'm not worried about it being scuffed or damaged. It's already very sturdy. Maybe I would do one for the Kickstarter and like offer a secret link to anybody who backed to fund my comic. I don't know yet. I'm just going over ideas in my head. But I'm not as worried about this cover. I wanted to add something special to this. So that's my update. That's what I've been spending my week doing. Other than writing a 0.5 story, but that's still a secret. I won't go on about it right now. I'll tell you guys
So
about
much
it later.
inside baseball. I can't take it.
So much
Well-
inside baseball. Wow. Talking about my week just like everybody else was doing. But when I do it, it's inside baseball, right? All right, Pear. I see what this is.
I
My
love the
brain's
dust
gonna
jacket.
explode. Too much inside baseball.
Well,
I guess it is sports
that's
talk,
not
so-
really my problem. That's not really my problem, is it?
Yeah.
I finished my ice cream.
Carry on. Let's talk about the Odyssey.
Okay,
Someone's
there's
pretty
one
close.
more. There's one more meme that, and it's. Have you guys seen it? It's all the AI glow ups with GLP-1s to like actors. So this is what's his face from Sopranos. You know, Tony Soprano, and they're like, yeah, put him on some GLP-1s, shave his head, grow a beard, and everyone's like arguing over it looks better or worse. You know, does you guys have an opinion? Like, and especially Rini, because you're a woman. In all honesty, between these two,
Yeah, who would you rather?
Okay, what?
this
Neither?
reminds me of someone in Comics Gate too. I'll leave it at that. But yeah,
Cecil.
yeah, maybe.
That doesn't look like Cecil.
Yeah, Cecil's
Cecil's got a tiny little head.
That's not what.
more jacked.
That's not what Cecil looks like at all. Just because he's bald and has a beard doesn't mean he looks like Cecil.
I was told.
Yeah, my answer is neither.
Okay.
I was told that
there's like a
this
million
looked like
more.
Cecil. Hold on. Oh yeah,
Look at
these
this.
are good.
I'm assembling a team. This is like they're like making hipsters out of Seinfeld.
Yeah, this is huge right now. This is the biggest meme on Twitter currently.
Yeah,
Is it?
and
Yeah. Yeah, I like the one where they put him in like the Fifth Element, or yeah, there's Cyberpunk
yeah, here's Cyberpunk.
2077.
My favorite one is the one I pulled up.
Let me see.
I pulled up my favorite.
Yeah, it's a big.
Yeah, I
meme.
like this. This is a bit of a throwback. It's what if George Costanza was black, Chinese?
They work. They both work.
Yeah, they work
does
really
work.
well.
He
But I don't
still
know, I
looks
would
like
probably-
him.
We should. I think we now they've turned off the Large Hadron Collider. Maybe in 4 years, when they turn it back on, we'll slip into the Nelson Mandela version of Seinfeld.
When I see that, I hear him saying, "What you talking about, Seinfeld?"
What
That's
are
like
you-
the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have
Yeah.
those anymore. That looks like he should be on like the Steve Urkel show. Yeah. Ooh.
Here's old photos of Grace Jones.
Grace Jones, yeah. Classic.
Yeah.
That's not AI.
Yeah. She looks pretty sweet.
She was dating Dolph Lundgren for a little bit.
Yeah.
They were
Power
trying to make a really half-cast baby.
What if she was cast as Helen of Troy? Would you guys be upset?
Doesn't look like Helen of Troy.
Yeah.
Was she the woman who had a tail in that one Conan film?
She was in
Yeah.
Conan, yeah.
Yeah. For me as a child, that activated some neurons, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
But you loved the energy.
Yeah, I was like, "Man, she's like a person, but she has like a weird BDSM tail, and she doesn't talk."
Yes.
They expect one of us in the wreckage, Jerry.
I noticed Pat has not bookmarked the literal best one of all.
If you find
Which-
it, I'll put it up.
I have.
This is
It's-
Metal Gear Solid. So the one thing came from this though is that George has drifted to be more the main character than Jerry. So like George is Solid Snake here, you know. That
Yeah.
happens with like everything. People they've gravitated towards George in the 2020s. You know, just cut to like 20, 25 years later.
He's the everyman, I guess.
George is the character who's stand the test of time even more than Jerry. Yeah, which is funny.
He's who we all should be, but we all look too young.
Someone
Yeah.
told me that this looks like Cecil.
That is Cecil.
Yeah.
I can see that.
That looks more like him.
Yeah, here's the truth.
Oh, no.
Is that Chris Chan? I think I
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the
It's like,
screen is now cursed.
He's not Sonic, Jerry, and he's not Pikachu or whatever. He's Sonic. He's an original creation. Why does nobody understand this?
Oh my god.
Oh,
What have you done?
George, I think I recognize that character from somewhere. No, you don't. No,
End
you
it
don't,
all
Jerry.
right now.
And-
Curse the
And George
stream.
did have a weird relationship with his
I know.
mother in one of the episodes, right?
How's
He
your
found
mom
his
doing,
mom's
George?
bra, right?
Yeah, no one needs to know. No one needs to know about my mom, Jerry.
look at this one.
Between
Satifa.
me and her is private.
Hmm.
Did you get the one of Jerry as Sephiroth? And
Yeah.
George is
The hell was that from?
This is Final Fantasy VII.
Oh,
Here's
played it.
there's Jerry Sever.
there. He
Your
is.
puppet Cloud
That's
Stanza.
funny.
Here's see George. They make George the main
that looks
character.
nothing like George.
Well, he's on GLP ones.
Yeah.
You got to understand.
But they are making George the main guy. If you pull up
Right.
mine, I have another example of them making George the main guy. Removes himself.
What the heck?
What button?
Good
Computers,
job.
how do they work?
Yeah.
Like in the
Oh,
in
yeah.
the Pokemon one, they have George's
I want
Ash.
to be the very best.
You got to go out and catch Pokemon, George.
Who's that? Is that
I don't think
who's that
that's
supposed to be?
Professor. That's supposed to be Professor Oak.
Oh, I guess so.
Okay.
And then you have
Brock.
Brock.
over here.
Oh yeah.
The hair works for Brock. And then Misty.
Misty.
Elena's
Nice.
Misty.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the hot meme right now.
Cool. I see.
Here's
Pear loves whatever's hot right now.
Whatever comes up on his Twitter feed, he's like, you know what? I want to talk about this.
yeah.
Whatever is the current trend, it's cool.
Yeah.
And if you hate it, you're wrong.
There was let me see if I can find
Here's a kind of interesting take, real fast. So a little bit of Odyssey stuff. This guy, he goes, these myths were foundational for a civilization that crumbled into late antique ruins. The civilization that is eternal is built on the real life of a wandering Jewish man who loved those who were on the margins of that classical world. So I think what he's saying, because I've kind of thought this too, a little bit of like, I can kind of understand being more upset as far as like protecting Western civilization. Like people are saying that about the Odyssey, like it's destroying Western civilization. And I was like, it kind of isn't Western civilization. I thought Western civilization is Christianity. Who gives a shit about fucking satanic gods, pantheons that like are the opposite of Christianity? We should be able to play with them and have fun with them, you know? And it's kind of nice to play with and have fun with Christianity too. They kind of allow for that, but
I see
you know
what
what
you're
I
I
saying.
definitely see Western civilization as a combination of both. It's the conversion of the European pagans to Christianity that built the West, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
it's the Roman abomination adaptation of Christianity that dominated the Western
it's
world.
both-
Yeah.
It's just the
It's the
end point of the
Roman-
Roman Empire going back into the Middle East to do what it tried to do all those years ago. But
Yeah.
It's definitely both. Like the West doesn't exist without Rome, and Rome loved and emulated the Greeks.
Yeah. Bemis says it's a mix. Greek culture influenced the Western world and they converted to Christianity early. Yes. Yeah. I guess I don't know. I think you guys have convinced me I agree with everyone, but I still think
I'm
It's like-
shocked. Oh my god.
that point still is a little bit interesting to me that nobody gets. I feel like they're almost more protective of the Odyssey than they are of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's what it kind of
No,
feels.
I don't know who you're
No.
following that's
I don't
like
think
that
so.
offended about it. I haven't seen anybody that's like that angry about it.
Yeah,
But maybe
well,
some
that's
people
good. That's
are.
good. Yeah. Yep. Here's some of these. Oh, and I got one more quick thing we can talk about too. So I didn't know this, but the Walking Dead show is still going. Did you guys know this?
No, I knew
No,
they
and
did
I don't
spin-offs.
care.
Yeah, I mean it's been going it ended like 8 years ago, but it's still going. There's like spin-offs. And Negan and this girl, what does it say her name on here? Maggie. She was in the original story. She was married to the Asian guy who got
Glenn.
Glenn, he got his
Yeah.
head bashed in by Negan.
Yeah.
And then cut to like
Poor
6
Glenn.
seasons later. Now Negan and her are getting drunk
No.
together and she's touching his face. They're like,
No.
So there's a couple things here. It's
What the
like,
fuck?
do you guys remember who was the guy who shot 2 people and got accused of murder, but he got it wasn't murder. He killed like pedophiles, rioters that were trying to kill him with skateboards, and he shot him. He's a meme sometimes. Do you know what I'm
Kyle
talking about?
Rittenhouse.
Oh, Kyle
Yeah.
Rittenhouse.
The juice.
Rittenhouse. Yeah. So during Rittenhouse's trial, the girlfriend of one of the pedos that he killed, she gave him a note. This is like alleged. I'm pretty sure this is true. She gave him a note that said, it can be hard to go through like death like this. I'm going through it too. So if you want to talk, here's my number. And people are like, oh my God, this always happens. If you kill the husband, then the wife will want to marry like the killer. It's like whatever. They say it's a psychological thing.
Just like Hamlet.
And yeah. Like
Dang.
whatever. It's hard to explain. There's a word for it too.
American
What is it?
women, maybe.
Is it hyper? Have you even heard of it?
Hypergamy. I've heard of it.
It's
I
not
haven't looked
hypergamy, but-
online.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like a
he's
form of
literally
hypergamy.
So
he's literally
Hypertrophy.
the superior male because he killed him. He's definitely
Yeah.
superior. So, oh my
I
god,
do
it's the
suspect
purest
that, like,
form of
for
hypergamy.
Yeah.
right, I do suspect that for some women, there's like a base form of like. It's also like why are the people that sympathize with effectively invaders in your culture oftentimes women? Well, it's because I think for a lot of women, well, very cancelable opinion, but I think it's true. There's like an innate urge to side with whoever is strong and just go for whatever will help me survive. But it's built on what will guarantee the survival of my offspring. I'll take the side of the winning team, the stronger people, the stronger men. But also, if you're a civilized person and if you have any sense of honor and duty, that would not be an option, right? I think if you have like anything beyond base instincts, but a lot of people don't have that, and a lot of people are kind of broken and crazy. So
Yeah, I think kind of more what it might be is this happened like even with Friends. Like if a show goes on too long, people could like study that, but in Friends it's like, that goes on for forever, and all of a sudden they had like Joey was dating Rachel for a little bit, and you're like, if you watch the beginning, you're like, Joey and Rachel are not meant for each other. They would never date each other. This like, what are you guys doing? And sure, they write it and it happens, but it's like a form of Flanderization. You talk about that, Jake. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a little bit like jumping the shark, Flanderization. It's like the show, it goes on forever and ever. It kind of loses the references. It goes on for so long that it's lost
Well,
its references that
yeah.
were keeping it down. Yeah.
It's like in Futurama when they keep rebooting it a million times. They have at the core of it this will they won't they with Leela and Fry, but it's like every new season that's birthed, it's like we're together, but then we're not, but then we're dating other people, but now we're not, and it's really it's Flanderized relationship dynamics to.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is like a funny example of that, a really extreme example that made me laugh because I don't even watch the show. Whatever, but you're like, wait, it's been 6 years. If you just blink and then jump in, you're like, I wonder where they're at now. What? They're
people in the chat saying it's a redemption arc. I mean, maybe, but also it's one of. Oh, I remember in Rome. This happened in Rome, and I was like, what? So
The show Rome?
What's his name? Titus. Yes, the show Rome. Titus Titus had this crush on this slave woman, and I remember her because her name was Irina. And he freed her, but then when he freed her, he found out that she was going to marry this other guy, and the other guy came to thank Titus for freeing her, and Titus just saw red and beat this guy to death. So he beat to death his love interest's boyfriend, and then Titus got punished for it. But then he comes back, and Irina got together with him. It's like, oh, I forgive you, and he's paid his dues. And I was like, no, you beat to death he beat your fiance to death. What is this? That pissed me off so much. So I hate it. It's like there is redemption, and then there's like, this is illogical. You can't forgive something like that.
Yeah, it just seems a little weird. It's like the only reason you would do it is if the show goes on too long. So it's kind of like two problems at once.
It feels like that. Like the first couple of seasons of The Walking Dead were pretty good, but I lost interest after that.
Mm-hmm.
New
Did you guys see
cover,
this?
or
Like,
is that
I did what Jake said. Jake said color it, and I pitched it to the guy who commissioned it. I was like, I could print it colored as well, and you could put them next to each other. He's like, "Oh my god, dude, I'll pay you way more money." I'm like, "Okay."
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
it looks great. That looks really, really fucking good.
And
quality.
Yeah, isn't
it
that cool?
is. I think it's not private who commissioned it. I'm pretty sure it's.
Yeah, he
this guy
posted it.
Yeah, yeah. It's K Brady. He's
Doxon
awesome.
then.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Cool.
Fully doxed.
That looks great.
Mhm.
Epic. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to Mark Miller at some point and be like, "Hey, look."
And he'll say, "That's it. That's the reprint of the volume cover."
Yes.
Yeah, isn't that awesome? Yeah, this is so cool. I'm glad I got to show it off. I also just saw this. Would you check it out? It's your boy.
Oh, sweet. That's amazing.
That is great! Ah! He's so freaking neat. That is great! Oh my god, I want one! Where can I buy this?
3D printing is awesome.
That's
We
amazing.
get it downloaded for
That's
free
so
off Reddit or
cool.
something.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll
Yes.
see if they have anything.
Someone download it and print it for me. Thanks.
Super fun.
That's so funny. Yes, that's great.
I've been trying to get okay. I'll do this bit first.
What
Phil,
the
you're
fuck
a
is
fan of
this?
Marvel. You're a fan
Marvel
of Marvel
Rivals.
Bill?
I'll be playing this weekend. Marvel Rivals. Jubilee comes out tomorrow.
I think I
And-
figured out why Phil likes Marvel Rivals so much. They've added a lot of jiggle.
Why are his pecs so jiggly? What is
His
happening?
pecs? You're looking at his pecs?
Yes,
Phil's
No,
looking
look
a
at
little
his pecs.
down.
the pecs are all like boing. Those aren't boobs. Those are pecs. Why are they?
I'm looking at his
jiggly?
hair.
Sure.
Yeah, this
Phil.
is
But yeah,
better than
his hair.
Fortnite.
this is. I realized why you play this game instead of Fortnite, Phil.
Yeah, it's much better.
Oh my god.
But yeah, there was
Everything's-
What? Jiggle physics on pecs? Ridiculous.
look at that! Look at that dick! Like, okay, that could.
What the fuck?
This
This
is
is
not.
Marvel
They
Rivals? They
nerfed.
actually
They
made it
nerfed his
that lewd?
dawn. They nerfed his dawn.
So there was a mini conversation about these skins in Marvel Rivals because some guy was like, "I always thought female sexualization in games was bullshit, but then I saw this and I was like, I get it, like how it's monstrously over the top, but like so people would use, but it's just completely
the jiggling
unrealistic.
pecs are really bothering me.
But like a dick don't do that in clothes. Boobs do that in clothes. They're giving.
No, they don't. But
Well-
we don't mind that you guys like looking at.
Maybe it doesn't do it
unrealistic
for you,
boob
Jake.
Physics.
All right.
Phil, look.
Let
I
us
think
have our thing.
The point of a pack and a peen is that there's some level of firmness to it. Not that it's made
This
of
isn't
like
real. This isn't real.
adipose. Phil's arguing for the dick physics in Marvel
The
Rivals.
dick physics
No, I'm
are
saying
just
this
fine.
isn't
Leave it
real.
as it is. The pecs are weird.
Those are like modded skins.
But
pecs should
well,
be firm.
oh, it's not in the game.
I have to update mine. You want me to go
You should
look
go.
right now?
Yeah,
I gotta.
you gotta go look right now. Lean really close to the
I haven't
screen.
played in months.
It
Well, if
has
it's modded-
these are
If it's
skins.
modded, that's just funny.
Oh, it's a
But
mod.
I
Look
do.
at this.
I
Dick
have been,
alone.
That's great.
That is awesome. It's his number 9. His jersey number is 9.
I'm gonna
That's
update.
Jake, were you
mine.
gonna
We'll
do
see what
another bit too? You said you had 2 bits.
I was teeing up an actual earnest bit that wasn't pretending Phil's likes floppy dick, and I don't know. I don't know how to. I'm trying to tee up a bunch of videos in a row and turning off all the sound on them so we can talk over.
Look at this real
Right.
fast. People say to Holland, "Are you a boy or a girl?" And he goes, "My dad is a boy and my mom is a girl, so I'm mixed."
I like that.
There was a little kid who
Special
ran up to me on the moon the other day and was like, "Why you got such girl hair?" And I was like, "What?" And then she was like, "Why are you so fat also and so tall?" They talk like that on the moon.
That's crazy.
Oh, I see.
Did you kick him?
Yeah, trying to steal my Pokemon tokens and kicked her out of the 7-Eleven. Okay, the bit I was gonna do, it's an actual earnest bit. you guys know there's been a whole adventure with Rick and Morty. It used to be good, then it got cringe, then it
Cartoons.
stayed cringe. Yeah, cartoon time.
Excited to
So-
talk about cartoons.
We are currently in the 9th season of Rick and Morty, and I have come to the conclusion that Rick and Morty is good again. Like, actually good. Like, worth watching good. In this season, like I've got some videos, but there's been some really good episodes that are very well written. And it's like they've just shaken off like a mid transition period. They tied up like all the old serialized elements. Let me change this aspect ratio. So I'll go through some of the episodes because like I think even the premises are good. So there's one episode that starts off where this is the okay, I'm trying to go through all the videos. There's this latest one where they just turn up on a place and they're like, oh, is this the stuff? This is the stuff, like generic. And then they hacking all the stuff. They get grabbed by this tree, and this tree shoves them into the ground, and they just become amoebas to be like reformed in a prison or whatever. And like the whole episode is like an evolution thing. For a lot of it, like they can rapid evolve just by thinking of things, and it's like basically an Earth is the prison take, where like the tree ends up feeding off the conflict. TC says, "Damn it, Jake!" But this is a great episode conceptually. There's one where it starts off where Rick is just in another life, like living with some other guys, and he's wiped his memory. There was so many this season, and yeah, we talked about before about the Smiling Friends guys canceling their own show because they didn't want it to become Rick and Morty, and like now Rick and Morty is
it's the
actually
best thing they've
shaking
ever
up.
done.
Rick and Morty sucking in the mid of its run so far made Smiling Friends kill itself, and then after Smiling Friend kills itself, Rick and Morty has the best season in years. It's like a Rocky story. Rick and Morty itself is Rocky right now. There's another story.
Jake, you ever watch? Oh yeah, go on.
No, go on. Go on.
I was gonna ask you if you ever watched the regular show.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Really?
Are you a regular show fan?
I wouldn't say that. Well, what's wrong with regular show?
I thought it was too like noughties, lol, random humorish.
Not like the decade it came out in. You're saying?
Yeah, the 2000s, the noughties.
Yeah.
You never refer to it as the noughties?
No, I don't. But
I've lost someone.
random. It was too random.
I just did not. I didn't like the characters. I didn't like what they got up to.
Well, you didn't like that the characters weren't talking over each other and stuttering constantly.
Yeah, they actually said words from the script. Yeah,
Right.
abysmal. I don't know why anyone would ever do
Right.
that.
All right. I recently saw some episodes I'd never seen before, and I thought it was much better than Smiling Friends.
Did you see the concept art that was discovered this week for regular show? I just typed in regular show concept art on Twitter, and all I'm getting is porn. What the fuck, man?
That's your algorithm.
But it's not even.
No, but I watched your stupid Frogman episode of Smiling Friends, and it was retarded.
Did you watch the first Frogman episode?
Yes.
The one where he's the president already.
The first one.
There's three.
He just eats people.
There's one where he gets canceled, and then there's one where he becomes president, and then there's a third one where he is president, and he goes to see his dad, and his dad is live action Creed from The Office. Did you see the Creed from The Office one?
No, it was just the first one where he gets canceled and they try to. He just eats people.
You had to be there, Phil.
I guess.
I want to show something to Phil, actually, if you could share what I pulled up.
Ooh la la.
Yes, one quick second here.
But I found a show that's better than all of them.
Savior Renegade Angel.
No.
You don't think the regular show isn't that show? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think it's funny. I think it's
Right.
outrageous and absurd and
It
the
is.
stuff
They
that
do
like
this
anything can
very-
happen, which is interesting,
Well-
and then they have to get out of it or whatever.
Do you think it would be even more interesting if
If you had a
Mordecai
fanny pack?
had a fanny pack, and if Mordecai had a big tie?
Yeah, that'd be cool too. Either way.
Apparently, they were both. These are the original
That's
character
funny.
sketches. They were supposed to have iconic accessories.
No, I started watching
Nice.
Black Dynamite, which is hilarious. It's like a 70s sexploitation cartoon based on the movie, and it's very ridiculous and absurd and action and stuff. I think it looks like the same animation style as the Boondocks, so I don't know if the same team did that, but it's good. On HBO Max.
Oh yeah. Speaking of starting to watch things, I started watching this anime called. It sounds kind of like lame, or it's called Marriage Toxin. It's actually really good.
It's kind
And
of a cool.
It's not like a
title.
sappy thing. It's chock full of action and it's fucking hilarious. Recommended.
Oh yeah,
You guys should
it's
watch
like wait, how does it go again? There's an assassin, and he's like the ultimate king of all poisoning things. And
yeah,
then
he's
he
like a
meets
poison.
a cute woman who's a matchmaker,
Who's
and he's
Definitely a woman.
a cute, definitely a woman. Wink, wink.
Wait, what does that
uh,
mean? Is it sus? What's going on here? With the wink?
Oh, that winking! The same
It's
woman
anime.
winking.
I don't know.
What do you
That's
think?
not an excuse. What does that mean? It's anime. I've watched handfuls of anime,
Okay,
and there are women in them.
He meets a matchmaker.
it's
and
anime. It's not going to be a weird thing like Western weird. It's Japanese funny weird. Okay,
Is she a
so
demon?
the main character
dog?
he's from this like assassin family. It's a family of poison masters, but his family is like getting on his case and pissed at him because he won't marry and he has no life, so he's terrible at meeting women. But he meets this matchmaker
who has been slowly removing
cross-dresser.
people from the
Oh my
removing people from the assassination scene one by one, because all of these people he knows have been like getting married. She's the matchmaker for all of them, so that could be some deeper thing where she has a different. And like he meets her in quotes, and she's like in prison in a room, and this group of people is like drinking wine and be like, "Oh, for fun, it's our party. You have to kill her." And whilst what happens? She's like, "Will you marry me?" And
he's supposed to torture and kill her, but they end up agreeing on making a contract, and so he kills everybody else. Well, he doesn't kill her. He poisons and traumatizes everybody else in the room, and they end up working together. The matchmaker agrees to help the poison master find a wife.
Yeah,
And the
you missed
poison
the
master,
funny part in
the
this
poison
scene.
master is completely autistic and not good at anything except poisoning people. So it's fun. It's actually a lot of action, and it's great. The art looks good too. Check it out, guys.
Yeah, so it's
Crunchyroll.
autistic poison
Sounds like a bunch of inside baseball to me.
talks about funny new
Literally
things.
everything we.
It sounds
okay,
like a bunch
you've
of
been pulling up your
cross-dressing
Twitter
baseball.
feed
Listen.
the entire stream,
Yeah.
and
Just because you don't listen and
anything
scroll
we say
Twitter
is
doesn't mean we're talking
anything
nonsense.
we say is inside baseball. I see how this works. Anyways, how
Here's
is
some
their
inside
action?
baseball for you. I
You
watched
have to watch it. You have to watch it. It's
lots of poison
so
action.
the ending action sequence of the first episode is the poison master guy doing a somersault over a speeding car and splashing this super corrosive poison and cutting the car in half on the highway. Like, there is action, guys. It's anime. It's fucking ridiculous, and it's really good.
Yeah, in the scene where he's supposed to kill her, she's like, "Will you marry me?" And that's what makes him like go all autism. Like, wait a minute, maybe I could start a life with this and blah blah blah. And then he says, "Yes, I will. And then she's like, haha, loser, I was only joking. I wanted to fuck with one guy last time before I die. And he's like, what? It was great.
Very
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a penis.
Oh, yeah.
She has a penis and is a guy.
So it's not like a weird,
yeah.
it's not a trans character or anything like that. The matchmaker, he's a very skinny boy, but what he does is he just dresses up at whatever would attract
Very
his target.
skinny
That's
boy.
why he was dressed up as a woman. So that's how that
Oh, yeah.
works.
and
Chris
Classic
Cranham, who doesn't even fight,
coincidentally,
he's fighting the other assassin families that are out to kill them both.
yeah, she dresses up as whatever attracts her mark, but just for some reason will stay dressed as a woman for the rest of the
Yeah.
series
So I'll
probably.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Here, Pear, pull this up. I'll disprove this jiggle physics for you.
By
I've
the way,
updated-
Alex BRB, if you want to do the memes soonish, we're approaching 3
There was
hours.
a
I think it'd
meme.
be
We'll
good to
see.
get out of here.
All right, here's his new. This is his
Oh,
new one that
cool.
everyone is going crazy about.
Phil plans on
Supposedly
unlocking all
his-
of these first.
I don't play Captain America. Supposedly his bulge was bigger last week, and they actually nerfed it.
I mean, it's still pretty big.
But I can't corroborate that because I haven't played this in weeks.
How dare they?
So yeah, this is
Okay,
America's ass right here.
I
there's
thought
no-
the jiggle
there's no
physics was a
motion.
bit over the top, and but I was gonna be like, well, I'll allow it. You can do what you want, but this is without the jiggle physics, it just seems fine. Great, really. I mean, preferable essentially.
Yeah, I think that was a mod. But I mean, you could check out here's freaking Black Cat. And she's
Let's see the jiggle.
very sexy.
That looks really
Yeah.
good.
I don't know why they give all the
I
female
don't know,
characters man
there's-
faces in this
she did.
game.
Probably
It's
some
China is making
Westerner
this.
on the
That's all
team
they
was
know.
like, you have to.
China.
But she
Do
doesn't
you
have a
have-
man face.
Yeah,
though.
Emma Frost does. Go look at Emma Frost's face.
Only Magic and Emma Frost look kind of square jawed, and I don't know why. Everyone else looks good.
It's not Emma Frost. It's the
Magic
Invisible
is
Woman.
Russian, so
Go to Emma Frost.
Yeah,
show
they
her
all
face
look like
chiseled
men.
out of a large block of marble.
I don't know where she is.
Top. Go back.
Where is she?
Go top row.
Oh, here she is.
All the way to the left.
Yeah, she looks.
Oh yeah,
This is her. I
that
don't-
is a
she
very
is.
square jaw. Yes.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, she doesn't look great.
Oh, she's hot. That's a
But yeah,
I'll be honest,
there you
The
go.
outfits are
those
really
bodies.
good.
Those bodies.
Don't believe
are
all the
way
bulges you see online, Jake.
I won't. I'll go hunt for them and I'll point at them and say, I don't believe you.
The mod is
found
better,
the-
DC says.
I found the actual best Seinfeld AI mashup, though. Now that is classic.
Yeah, that's Trailer Park Boys. Nice.
That makes Bubbles the main character of,
Canadian.
of Trailer
Yeah.
Park Boys. Bubbles is the everyman of Trailer Park Boys.
That's awesome.
Did you ever watch the animated series of Trailer Park Boys?
No, I didn't know there was one.
There's 2 seasons. I actually thought it was pretty good. They maintained the shaky camera thing in the animated series.
Oh, that's funny.
It starts up, because the very end of the actual series is they get a massive amount of shrooms that they grew onto the thing, and they all get arrested, and they're all going to prison, but they have the shrooms with them, and they all eat all of the shrooms from the end of the main series, and then it turns into a cartoon world because of the shrooms, and then just stays as the cartoon world for 2 whole seasons.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good phase in life. Is Trailer Park Boys phase.
Definitely.
Everyone should go through it. You know what's another good one, Jake? Peep Show. You ever seen that one?
Yes, when I was a teenager, though. So for us, it's like normal culture and not one of the phases.
Yeah, that's one you grew up with. Are those guys famous?
One of them wrote a book crying about how hard it is to be a man, and saying if you're a man you can't cry, and the book is called Men Can't Cry. And the other guy, I don't even know what he's doing now. They had a sketch show. I can't remember what it was freaking called, and everyone over here thought like it was so funny, but I didn't think it was very good.
Yeah, I watched. It's just their names. I think I forget their names.
Oh yeah, Mitchell and Webb. That Mitchell and Webb look, but like it was just way too soft. It seemed like a big indication of the softification of British comedy. That like they were the comedy show, like it used to be way edgy. If anyone else has seen the sketch show Jam, like that is hardcore. It's like edgy, but not like American. Don't come to school tomorrow. Edgy. It's like British, like fucked up edgy. But yeah, Jam is great.
Cool.
I don't know how we'll ever get back there as a culture. It deteriorated. At least they did a sketch show. Now all the comedy in England is just panel shows where no one makes any joke. Like even Frankie Boyle became like hyper woke. He became like as aggressive as he was against caring about what people think to being just as aggressive in the reverse, telling people they should care about certain things.
Oh, weird.
Oh, I've
Frankie Boyle, he had Trolls Regret hardcore. Go on, Phil.
I have a cartoon announcement as well. I've been watching the new X-Men cartoon, and it's pretty cool. And if you guys like X-Men, I think you should watch it too.
What if I don't like X-Men?
Then you should continue watching Crossdresser Poisoner.
Oh, I will. It's not the weird kind of crossdresser, Phil. It's the other kind of cross. There is a lot of cross-dressing stuff.
The normal kind.
The normal, funny, totally okay kind. No,
Phil, you should watch Peep Show because you need to get in touch with your inner 2010s liberal comedy. That's when things were actually funny.
Peep Show.
Yeah, because it has lots of gay shit in it. You need to be desensitized to gay shit, I think.
You live too far on the West Coast.
This is part of your education.
My re-education?
Yeah.
Because those guys, the Mitchell and Webb look, they had that whole "Away the baddies" thing where they're dressed as Nazis, and that was actually funny. But the audience of that show just uses that as a meme for like normal society.
Hey guys, we have a fun guest meme. Let me see if I can.
I was watching X-Men.
Woodrow
I didn't hear what you said.
Is it by Woodrow?
It's from Camel.
Camel? Oh,
Camel?
no.
Oh my.
Phil saying, "Draw me like you draw your cheesecake." And it's this guy, and it's his brother saying, "Love you, bro."
Camel saw the
I think that
jiggly
is a
pecs and
compliment.
dong and was like, "I want to get involved with
Like,
this."
that looks like Phil. It's like, that's exactly how I remember Phil in Tampa. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, this is just how cool X-Men is. It's all about Apocalypse. You see young Apocalypse, who's the first mutant, and they try to make him into a good guy, and they can't. Nature versus nurture, and he becomes Apocalypse.
versus
Fucking awesome.
I shall ascend.
He gets all big. It's been going good. 4 episodes out already. I'd give it a shot. I mean, watch the first season first, you know. People are saying it's better animation than Invincible, and I've never watched Invincible, so I don't know how low that bar is, but you know, if you liked X-Men back in the day, you'll probably like this. Making good stuff.
What is supposed to be interesting about Invincible? Like, why is the guy's suit the Image Comics logo?
That's just like a Easter egg thing they pulled off, you know?
He looks like a freaking Cavity Creeps toothpaste advert commercial guy for Image Comics.
Yeah. It's just a inversion of Superman, right? So it's like, what if Superman What? I mean, it's the always the same what if Superman, but it's just from a different perspective. So it's what if Superman came here to destroy the planet and enslave it, but he had a son, and his son was good, and it turned out his son finds out Superman is here to kill everybody, and so he just rebels and becomes a good guy, So it's interfamily conflict, and then a bunch of new characters, some of them derivative, some of them not, and it ran for 100 issues or something. It was not successful at first. It took a while for it to become a hit.
Took a while to beat everyone over the head enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sharing something.
He used all of his Walking Dead money to keep it going, and then making it into multimedia.
Just wanted everybody to feel an extra bit of frustration and annoyance by the end of the stream. It's one of those.
Get it.
Let's fuck with what bathroom is male and what bathroom is female.
Oh, is that real? I thought someone edited that as a meme. Is that supposed to be real?
No, I think it's real.
I don't get it. Still, what's up, Ken? Comic Ken in the chat. Shouts to Comic Ken.
Are you a sun child or a moon child? Because we can't just say men's room or women's room.
I think, I don't know.
So,
I still don't get it.
Which celestial body
you're
has
right.
the penis?
Yeah, it reminds me of China for some
Pee
reason.
on the door.
It does remind me of
No,
China.
but literally, it proves the point because you instantly go, which one of those two things has a dick?
Which
I don't
one?
know. Ooh.
Yeah, is it the sun? I suppose the sun emits things.
Well, the comments were saying, in mythology, the sun is male and the moon is female, but not in Nordic mythology, it's reversed.
Well, doesn't the Jade Rabbit
there's
live on the moon,
bullshit.
though?
The rabbit lives on the moon?
Yeah, the
Oh,
Jade Rabbit?
yeah, the Chinese one. Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with this.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm more of a Star Child, aka Paul Stanley from Kiss. Okay.
You're a special star child. All right, enough of
I'm
that.
more
Anyway,
of a star man, aka David Bowie.
Bowie?
you're exactly like David Bowie. This is the
Bowie.
art for Marriage Toxin. Look, the art.
Yeah, Comic Ken, have you heard of Marriage Toxin, and which of the dudes is hotter in this?
No, we're not gonna look at that. I'm just showing you
Well,
the art style
I mean-
is good.
It's probably easy to the hotter dude is the one that looks like a woman, I assume, Phil.
Oh, yeah, if you're into that.
It's anime.
Well, I mean,
so it's all
categorically,
shonen anyway.
if you have two guys,
I mean, hey, are you into lady boys? Are you into regular guys? Jeez.
I'm saying if you had to pick, would you get with the guy or the guy dressed as a woman?
At least you know it's a guy dressed as a woman.
I'm saying in a
all the fun.
situation where you're forced at gunpoint to go with a guy regardless.
Oh, it's a
It
manga
is
too.
funny
I
though.
didn't know that.
They all start as mangas. Sorry, Mongol.
That's
It is
true.
very funny.
It
It is
actually
very
is
funny.
really funny.
So
Because the
the thing
crossdresser
about
keeps
this,
fucking with the main character, not
he
literally.
keeps fucking the main character.
With.
So the thing about this anime, it starts off, it does the whole, we're not going to actually tell you any setup, and we're just going to make stuff happen for ages. And I really didn't like the first couple of episodes because it was doing that to the extreme. But then it started getting more interesting the more things it revealed about the world.
Yeah?
To the extreme.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
poison
so is that
guy
the manga?
throwing toxic stuff around. Yeah, yeah, that's the
Mongol.
manga.
That looks cool.
Oh, this is the manga page of him cutting the car in half on the highway.
There is
neat.
what they call a transvestite in Trigun, and they use that word as well in the manga.
Well,
There
this,
you go, Phil's
this
already
character
on board.
is just a cross-dresser.
Good. Good
That's
for your
the same
education.
thing.
Actually trans.
It's a different. No, a transvestite isn't. They're just changing the vest.
Transvest. Oh, is that
Means
what
they
it
changed
means?
the vest. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's a musical. That's one of your favorite musicals, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. There's a transvestite in that.
Yeah, changed his vest. It was very clearly his silver guy.
There's your lady boy.
Well, I wouldn't say it's mine.
It's yours.
Now
my
it is.
friend.
Nah.
No.
There you go.
Dude, here it is.
That's a dude. They're both dudes. Everything you just saw is pretty much dudes.
Yeah, but is this dudes? You tell me. You either have to marry the toxic wife, toxic lady boy, or this one here, pair. This is considered a meme.
The cat? Are you doing the gross cat woman thing?
No, there's no Catwoman.
Oh.
This is
No,
more
there's
of a
another
cat-
anime came out where
cat
it's like a
man.
gross cat. I don't want to. Yeah, so Drama Marry the anime, a girl who's secretly a guy, and James from James and the Giant Peach.
Oh.
That's the life for me.
I feel bad for Elliot Page.
I feel really
Right.
bad. It's to me, it's like some clear case of like some psyop fucking humiliation ritual, like complete.
I think some horrible shit happened to her in Hollywood, and that's why she's done this to herself. I feel
Yep,
really bad for her.
maybe. I don't know. But I definitely feel bad. for her.
Bancroft, no.
Meme and bonuses going up.
Hell
Thanks,
yeah.
Alex.
Is it Oliver's as Ellen Page?
Great.
I hope it's
Now
all of
he's
us
gonna have to make
in
that meme.
James and the Giant Peach.
As Ellen Page.
Yes. It's a good movie.
Phil only likes James and the Giant Peach because it has Giant Peach in the title.
No, I've always loved it.
And he gets excited, and then he puts it on and he watches it, and he's like, "Oh, that's what this is."
That's the life for me. It really is a life for me.
Meme.
Living on a
meme.
giant peach.
That's your life.
Living
Damn.
in a giant peach.
Look at this. This looks great.
Oh, this is
Mountain
fun.
biking themed.
We're biking?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are
Hell
living the
yeah.
dream.
Yeah.
None of you are as muddy as me. There's 2 Napoleons. Let me see. Imagine being on a roller coaster for 2 hours straight, where if you fuck it up, you die too. He would have died if he didn't have a helmet. Trail Polian bike aparte.
Like a party.
He's just sitting on the fence and getting fucked by the fence right now. Film Polian critic parte.
Listen, that's one of my best quotes.
Nice. This is you, Jake. Well, we can look at it, see if there's any. I think it's just biking. Everyone looks awesome. And then people are saying stuff.
Was there snow? There was no snow by you, right?
Yeah, when we went up to the second lift, there was snow up there. But we
Really?
weren't walking on snow, but there was
Wow.
snow.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Is this you or me talking?
This is you, Jake.
You.
Oh yeah, Idris. I think she's the Idris Elba. It's of the Dune movies. I like the PlayStation game where she showered naked. It's not the weird kind of cross-dressing. Phil's jealous of Shovel Chin. Now he's got super AIDS. He's gonna die. It happened because he challenged God. A dick don't do that in clothes. That's how I felt about Sandworm.
Ah, that's
Awesome.
perfect.
Perfect.
Irene, are you ready? Yours is sideways, so get ready to crank your neck.
Great. I get ready
You
to
gotta
break
fit
my
it.
neck.
You can't see
Even
it
when I
all.
can't
Oh,
fit
shit.
it.
No, fair. Ah. Even when she's. God damn it. Just
Scroll down. Just scroll. Just scroll.
Keeps
You can
moving
scroll.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
all right. Even when she's not playing a drug addict, they make her look like shit. I don't Mine, Matt Damon. He looks so English, even the chin. He's the model for all the bishonen and manga. I want to see an Odyssey that looks Greek. The jiggling pecs are really bothering me. Let us have our thing, give everybody thick-ass necks.
I think this is
Anything
you
we
too.
say is
That's
inside
added on.
baseball. Great, good for you, you're wrong.
Nice.
Perfect add-on.
My turn.
Yeah.
My Jones.
All right, let's see here. For everybody at home, what is Whistler? He kind of looks like Bancroft and Pee Wee Herman combined. I want to know why they keep killing people. I feel like this guy on the left could be an actor who plays Percival, like a white Yaku. Did you get trafficked into America? They saw you get mudded up. That movie's great. Get out of here. They say mudded up.
Let it up.
She's got young money. She might be in Heat too. I don't remember saying that. There's a trail
Actually,
card
I
Midgard.
remember
Said
saying
that.
that.
There's a trail card Midgard. I was going aye and shaking. There's one other story of Mbappe. They got footage of all the actors puking. I threw up in my mouth a little bit, but it tasted okay. There's a lot of physics to it or whatever. I'm just gonna suck up to everyone I can. We'll cross those bridges when we come to them. Sweet. Oh, and there's something down here.
Oh, what's that? Another you?
France totally has legit black people. This brute hasn't learned to write. I didn't say that. I don't want to say that out loud.
Damn.
I like Bez trying to be as anti-racist as possible now. Hawk.
Yeah.
It's who he is in his
This is
soul.
new goal.
Yeah. That was just covering the Mbappe thing. Cool. Let me see. There's might be some bonuses. Is there? Yeah, there's a few bonuses too.
Bonus me.
Bonus. Thank you, Alex, yet again.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah,
Alex.
thanks, Alex. Yeah, here's Mbappe and
Bancroft?
Ah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Holland and
Mbop.
who's the main guy everyone talks about? This guy, I can't think of his name.
Hello.
Messi.
Yeah,
Hello,
That's
Messi.
amazing. Yeah, Messi. They
He's
made
really-
Messi look pretty good.
Because he's really messy. That's what they call him.
Here's the two dudes going at it. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Ah, then we should invent that
Aw,
sport.
that's awesome.
That would be an awesome sport.
Yeah.
Need sword ball.
Aw,
I'd watch that. Saxtons versus the Vikings.
I want to see that. That's not accurate armor, but that's not your fault, Alex.
I want to make up a sport like that. Okay, that's got to be Deploria's version of Quidditch or whatever. We need like a fantasy magic jousting football in a replacement for Quidditch in a different IP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Badass. Oh, hell yeah.
A little
Jason
baby
Momoa.
Paul is that or something in there?
What's happening? Why is he so tiny?
He's
Because
just cute little Paul.
It's a
What's
little
going
midge.
on? That's not even Paul. Paul doesn't have the beard.
Who knows
Is
what
that
the
Ellen
hell-
Page
No, that's
casted it?
Zendaya
Oh yeah,
Zendaya
that looks
with the-
exactly like Zendaya.
with the
It's
beard.
shape shifting Zendaya.
Oh, that's Zendaya as a gnome. Oh my god, that's great.
Gnome Daya. Oh yeah.
Aw.
Is that
Oh.
Ian Bell?
Oh my
Nice.
god.
This is that's one of the memes for Ellen Page.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
great. I gotta look at that one closer.
Amazing.
Cool.
That's the best one.
That's everything. That's great. Thanks, Alex. Those are awesome.
Yeah, thank you,
a
Alex.
sword and a shield. And oh look, if you zoom in on that last one,
What?
the you have a little nameplate. Zoom in.
Elliot
Elliot-
Bird.
Elliot Berg.
Oh no. Oh,
Cool.
Elliot
They call me
Berg.
Mr. Berg.
Mr. Bird.
Yeah,
He's
I think
the
Elliot gets a bad rap. I'm here for that person. Than anything.
We all feel
That
sympathy
person.
for Elliot Page. We all are definitely sympathetic towards her.
I
Yeah, the
liked
fault
her
is
when
with
she
the
was
casting,
pregnant
not
in Juno.
her.
You know,
She's
My
great,
favorite-
Juno. She's really, had a lot of air in that
Juno?
movie. Juno.
Juno. And then she was
Very
okay
funny.
in X-Men.
Junos? What?
She's
Yeah.
good in
Yeah.
Inception. That was, yeah.
So about this trial, I'm not buying it.
That's
Oh,
all he
yeah.
wants to talk about.
But I want to see it play out.
Okay.
TC says he won't testify. We'll see.
When you list the
That
stuff,
sucks.
it
I wanna
sounds
hear him
like a lot,
testify.
but
I'm surprised
Yeah.
he's not dead yet. I'm surprised he's just suspicious.
Oh, I know. I was telling my girlfriend, I'm like, I'll be
He's in on
surprised
it.
if this guy doesn't get Epsteined.
Yeah, no, he's not a full guy. He's like fully consenting to the whole thing. He's like, yeah, I'll just do it.
I don't know, man.
yeah.
There's too much that I don't know, but I'm excited to watch it all unfold, see what happens.
We shall see. Alex
Grassy
says there's
knoll.
a few more.
More memes?
What? There's more?
Yes.
Let me see.
It's
Excellent.
unstoppable.
But wait, there's more.
Was
Does
Umbrella
my mic
Academy a
still
good
sound
show?
Like shit, by the way.
I don't know. My mom is the only comic book my mom owns because Gerard Way made it.
Oh yeah, that's
She
crazy.
loves Gerard Way.
I knew this girl that was obsessed with Gerard Way, and that was the only comic she read because of it.
There you go.
Went to his
Hey!
signing. Oh my god, that's great.
Aww.
Right.
That's great.
I'll tell you
Ah.
that's amazing. I'll tell you a story
so
about it.
good.
Right? Freaking I was playing on the machine using both machines, by the way. That's how you ultimately win. You use both machines at the same time and lean over and play twice.
You
Some
hog
kid
them
came
all
over with
from
it.
the little moon children.
No, one of the moon children came along with his dad, and they had like a camera on a tripod, right? And they're like setting it up. And I know if you sometimes the machine goes into double mode where you both fight the same giant monster, and if you beat it, you both get it. And I'm like, oh, cool, this kid's here right in time. It feels like the double monster's about to arrive. The kid's like sets up this camera with his dad and doesn't put any money into play. And I'm like, what is going on? It's like he's specifically avoiding playing with me because I want to play with this weird non-moon person. And then as soon as I get up to leave, because another kid shows up, I'm like, this is about time the kids can play. Both of the kids sit down. They both put the money in. It both goes into double mode, and they fight a really rare thing. And I'm like, he just didn't want to fight with me. But they set up a GoPro to film the whole thing, and this kid, he sits down for one game, has like the one event take place that you pretty much wait like hours for to happen, and then he gets up and leaves. They pack the camera up, they filmed one game, and then leave. It was the weirdest thing.
Oh.
Probably a
Yeah, that is
YouTuber,
weird.
a moon
Probably,
tuber.
but yeah. I vow to keep all the moon tokens away from all the moon children.
Wow.
Yeah, you're a miser, they would call you.
Yeah,
You're an
moon
evil
nice.
hedgehog.
No, it's their fault for living on the moon.
That's great. This is my favorite meme of the day. Thank you, Alex.
I like how pale evil witch was.
I know. I'm like 5 shades lighter than I actually am.
I love this so much. Great.
It's great.
No, listen, I'm very courteous. Anytime any of them show up, I turn around and be like, do you want to play? Because I will leave as soon as a kid gets there.
Aww.
It's good.
Look at this
That's
mug.
funny.
It's amazing.
That's funny mug. Yeah.
I like how the handle is a
great.
braid.
Yeah, that's cool. Someone should make that.
Oh, what the hell's going on here?
Ah!
There's Rushbrook.
Oh, it's
It's
he's
the
ripping
tattoo.
off Seinfeld characters being
Cyberpunk versions of
AI
this?
does other franchises.
Hell yeah.
What is Pear? Is that Asian Fight Club? What's going on?
He's got to be from, he's just like a hacker, I think.
Yeah.
You should pull up the image that Alex made of 250th America 4th of July with all of us in it.
Yeah, let me see if I can
Remember
find
that?
that.
That was good.
Ooh, let's see.
It made Pure Asia. Didn't have time
Jake
to
is
correct.
Kingsman.
Irene looks
Oh.
photo real.
I look what? I just look
Irene's
like me.
looks 100% accurate. It just
Yeah,
looks
that
like
actually
Yeah.
looks like Irene.
Yes.
Oh, this is great.
Phil, you
Here.
look like the guy Romero who did Doom, who programmed Doom. I think his name's
Doom?
John Romero. You know what I'm talking about?
No, who's that?
You guys know John Romero? Know what I'm talking about? We need to.
Is he the zombie guy?
No, that's George Romero. John Romero is the Doom guy. Gotta get you some
Doom the
education.
video game?
Yeah,
Oh no. I don't know who that is.
gotta get you some education, son.
All right, pull this up.
All right, I'm getting
Yeah,
out of here. In a
I look
second.
more like Joe Jonas. This
You're
was for
Johnny.
last week.
Oh, fun!
Aw,
Yeah,
that's great.
I loved the little Mushbrook most of all.
Yeah,
I'll have to do. I'll
That's
have to
so
add the feet and
cute.
hands. He looks like a Fortnite sprite.
Yeah.
That is the cutest thing ever. Aww. This is such
Little
a good
goatee.
meme. Yay!
I did,
I didn't even see it. I was too busy doing other shit.
Now we need to make Mushbrook plushes, because he's
Yes! We have to
a plush brook.
run a
Plush
crowd. If he
Brook.
doesn't launch his book, we have to run a crowdfunding campaign for him of Mushbrook plushies.
The plush.
A plush brook.
He could put
Yeah.
it on his Phantoms crowdfunder.
They go, Alex.
He should.
You got like 2 minutes to make an image of Plush Brook.
Oh no. Before the stream ends. Quick.
What do you guys do? You guys got anything going on this weekend?
Just a lot of drawing.
No.
Oh, here on the they have really efficient hospitals on the moon.
Yeah.
Already went for a nice health checkup on the moon, hoping they come back and tell me I don't have AIDS. But no,
We
other
got
than that,
probed for AIDS.
yeah, I got moon probe. I got a cool stamp with my moon name on it.
Wow. Yeah.
All the things.
You're now well on your way to becoming a citizen of the moon. Amazing.
I know. When you're on the moon, they have to get. It's a whole different language. And you have to have a moon name. It can't be your normal
Well,
name.
it is moon runes.
Yeah, moon runes. It works even better. But no, literally just drawing. Gonna finish doing the layouts for those pages, the extra pages, and yeah, I'm looking forward to making progress on the book.
Hey, you know
I'm
one
just
cool thing about the
drawing.
Odyssey
I'm busy.
is
No.
No, I know nothing.
Christopher
Cool.
Nolan. You know he cast Travis Scott as a bard in it. People were upset about that too because they're idiots.
Who's Travis Scott?
He's an awesome rapper who allegedly turned a concert into a mass sacrifice, satanic. But he's
What?
awesome.
Okay.
Why is he
then.
awesome? What is that? What?
Because of that, he's awesome.
Oh,
to
okay.
back.
What's
No,
his best
he's a-
song?
Right.
I don't know. He was under the tutelage of Kanye West for a long time. He's like the
Uh-huh.
new Kanye. And
Right. That
Travis
casts even more doubt in my mind.
Oh no, I heard of
than
him. Yeah.
before.
Didn't
Yeah.
everybody get like trampled or something at that thing?
yeah. But
Wow.
anyway, he's a good musician, and so he plays the bard who talks about whatever for a little bit, and then Nolan wanted him to do like a James Bond style rap for the Odyssey for the end credits, and then
Yeah.
Nolan wrote the rap lyrics for it. So I just don't know how you guys can hear that and not be like, this is an artistic vision. You know what I mean? Like,
No, it sounds retarded. Is what it sounds like.
That sounds insane.
Did you enjoy the Leonardo DiCaprio, the Romeo and Juliet?
yeah.
Because that seems like this is what that is. Like he's just trying to reinterpret it and twist it
Yeah.
a bunch.
Yeah, I think that would be a charitable, like a good comparison where more people should accept it. Because I don't know, people weren't like upset about that one not following historic, because that one was a little more.
I didn't
Well, yeah,
like that
it's in
either.
modern day, right? Well, it was
Yeah.
in like the 90s or whatever,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
sometime over there.
I still
Yeah,
didn't like that. I want
everything
historical.
you just told me, that last part about the movie, now makes me hate it even more.
Well, like Nolan wants to do a James Bond movie. Every James Bond movie, it has a song that goes with it.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's like the song is going to be fucking awesome. Like, I'll bet you guys that. I'll bet you, bet $1 billion,
I'm
and I
sure
bet you hit single, whatever.
Hit
I'm
single?
sure the song
Yeah.
will be
No,
great.
I don't-
It's putting it in the movie. Okay, if someone was adapting like the Ramayana or Journey to the West, and it's like actually set in the past, it's not some like we're in space now kind of thing, I wouldn't want rap music in it either. So
Well,
let's be
what
fair.
it seems to me, like that part doesn't seem like very artistic. That seems like like the director, or probably more likely the publishing company, being like, oh, we want to reach the widest demographic, so let's get someone that people that aren't going to go see this movie will know, so maybe they'll go see it because Travis Scott is involved in it, and we'll get him to do a song for it. So if it's good enough, people that aren't the demographic for the Odyssey might like it, and it might make them come see the movie, which might boost the sales. Like, it seems like a marketing
Oh, that's
ploy.
such like Hollywood bean counter
Right,
logic. That's
which
not how
is,
shit works.
It seems
Isn't
like a
it
marketing
an
ploy.
argument against the Odyssey being good and is just trying to shove as many names in it as
Let's just
possible?
shove random things
It
that
might
don't
be-
fit the
it might be
story
good, but,
into
that
it
seems
just
like a
to
marketing
try and
ploy.
rope in an audience.
Well,
I
here's
hate
the
that
tweet.
kind of thinking.
Here, the guy
It's not
says,
art first.
okay, the guy says, I love that most movie song tie-ins are just studio mandated, but Christopher Nolan just really, really likes Travis Scott.
I don't believe that for one
Yes.
second. You think old, this guy's British, right? Old 60-plus-year-old British man knows who Travis Scott is and has heard any of his songs.
Oh, I guarantee you. Yeah. Yeah. But, I got one more for you. That's
I can't even name any of his songs. I like Kanye. I like his music.
I never made many of the songs either.
Yeah. But so the other day, I was at my parents' and my computer was open. I was on Twitter. My mom comes in. She was saying goodnight, I think. This was like after dinner or whatever. And she sees on my computer, there's just a random tweet of Christopher Nolan, some behind the scenes stuff, like some pictures of him like doing an interview.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Who's that handsome devil?"
Mhm.
And I was like, "That's
What?
Christopher Nolan, Mom."
Christopher Nolan?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's no Gerard Way.
All right then.
I mean, he's, whatever.
Yeah. I just
Sure
thought it was
he's-
cute. My mom
He's at
was,
least age appropriate.
yeah.
Well, that is cute.
I'm sure he's fine looking,
Just-
He doesn't have a shovel chin,
Yeah.
Shovel chin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
A Knight's
think my-
Tale had modern music. Epignosis. I was bothered by the modern elements in Knight's Tale as well. I didn't like
Oh.
the woman because she's
There's
like
a
not
new
a
meme, I
historical
think.
Yeah.
lady.
There's a word for that. What do they call it when it's
Anachronistic.
yeah. And that's like an artistic choice whenever you want to do that. You just don't like it. But yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
okay with the
I don't
Knight's
like
Tale
that.
version because they were actually trying to do that as a thing, though.
How long was his tail?
Very long.
About 90 minutes. I don't think it was a long film.
Oh, okay. I hear there's rumblings of another meme.
New meme.
The longer we stay on air, the more memes there will be. Let's.
No,
Do a 7-hour
I'm hoping
stream
it's a
right
plush
after
brook. I'm hoping we get a plush brook.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it
what
is.
a plush brook.
Yes.
It's plush.
Now we have to
Brook.
go have a plush brook. Yay!
Thank you, Alex.
That's cute.
We're like, it's like we're doing a Let's Play and we're shouting at the editor to add stuff in, but we get to do it live. That's great.
Let's play. I used to watch Rooster Teeth Let's Plays a lot.
Is anyone pulling it?
What?
All right, I'm gonna end the stream.
Am
Are you
I
ready?
supposed
No, pull the fucking plush
Are
up.
we pulling up
Oh,
the plush
just
up?
imagine it's cute. Everyone knows. Just look at it on Twitter.
No, it's.
You must
my
honor
God.
the mark.
Poor
Made
Alex.
the meme.
Here's a tag.
Aw.
Oh my
that
god!
looks
Oh
so
my
real.
god!
Aw.
Oh my god!
AI.
Oh my god!
That looks like
That's
him
awesome.
too. That is so good.
That
Oh
looks
my
even
God.
more bigger than my drawing. That's so
Yeah.
good.
That is actually amazing. Oh my god, we have to make this
Perfect.
now. I
I'm
love
looking at
it.
this plus part.
It's so
Perfect.
cute.
That's great.
Rushbrook's in chat. He says he wants one. Yes.
Purple
We have to
glasses.
make this now.
We
Oh my
have to
God.
get one of those random plush creators who make the prototypes to
Yeah.
make a plush.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Rushbrook says that looks more like me than me. That's a really good caricature. Oh, I love
Excellent.
Awesome stuff. Great job, Alex and Mushbrook.
it. Yes.
I'll take 2.
Genuine says good morning. We're just leaving. Genuine. Good morning.
Dave.
We're just
Good morning.
leaving, sorry.
Shouts to Dave Brink.
All right.
But hello.
See you guys later. Bye bye.
Yeah, have a good
All right.
weekend,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.
I'll be
See
streaming
ya.
tomorrow.